and then we can say hello to the people watching the VODs on
Ask
the
me anything.
YouTube.
Don't look at me.
Hello.
I'll stare at them.
Hello,
Intense.
people watching the VODs on YouTube. How's everybody doing?
Hi.
Hi, Bot Squad.
Now I am caught up.
Hey.
I hope it continues that way.
Wait, in what way?
In the fact that I have the what's it called? I have uploaded all the VODs. Yes.
Oh, yes, I was watching episode 35.
Yes, sir.
Oh, were you doing it to get caught up? Because I might be
Yeah.
doing that right now.
Hey, listen.
Just a little bit.
Well,
Like,
our buddy Villa already rolled, so we got number 2, Rexmoa. It is lucky
Oh,
that
I'm
it
safe.
took to you. What happened on the last session, my friend? Would you mind telling us?
Okay.
Nothing.
So, we, the Crenia crew, traveled southbound from Taurin's village to the far frigid north. And the plan is to catch a ferry or a boat to get as close to Port Strail as possible. To follow our next lead. Yeah, we caught Chi and we caught some chills, and now we're out of the mountains. Thank goodness. We got into the nearby town whose name I forget, but it holds a place in my heart. And we kind of just got into like 4 different sets of shenanigans, and we'll just get the best one out of the way. And I, Rexmoa, went on my iconic Rexmoa fishing deluge, and I decided to experiment with my patchwork coat. And I pulled on one of the patches that had a mysterious unknown symbol on it. And it summoned two dogs, 2 hounds. And that was a whole thing. I own no money. I gave up all my possessions to raise these beautiful dogs. I bought them the finest scraps from the butcher. They enjoyed them. They're like 2 mastiffs. One is named One's name like Rupert.
Mm-hmm.
Rupert? Is it Sir Rupert and Archibald? I
correct.
believe.
That is
Sir
known.
Rupert and Archibald. And on the other side, simultaneously, while all this stuff is happening, Kipper sold a bunch of alchemical ingredients and may or may not have been on the short end of the stick on a deal when it comes
swindled.
to when it comes to mysterious acidic vial of liquid. And you're gonna have to remind me if you bought anything important, but I'm pretty sure you bought like food or something.
I did buy flour.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much just food.
Yeah, nothing
items.
nothing like cool and magical. And then Taurin went to go sell her, her cold preserved scraps of otherworldly creature flesh to the nearby armor smith, I believe, or tailor perhaps. I can't remember if you got
It was an armor
anything
smith.
else out of that exchange.
She got money.
Monies.
Money,
Yeah.
what more could you want in this life or the next? And Ambrose had I remember something of other thing important happened. Like the second most important thing that happened, maybe. Ambrose had a crisis of faith when it comes to communing with Vithius and how he should go about doing that. He's still kind of in his sad boy era. Understandable, given that he's like basically a walking ring camera for Perrin, the elf of the High Council. And I forgot what you did. You also went to the market, but I forgot where specifically, or if you accompanied someone. Sorry. But we ended the night by going to the local tavern, and we got 2 rooms, and it was Taurin, Rexmoa, Sir Rupert, and Archibald in one room, and then Kipper, Ambrose, and she in the other room. And Kipper and Ambrose had a heart-to-heart, and they talked about their fate and faith, and their opinions on the old man. And she was there, and we learned that Sir Rupert and Archibald snore very loudly. and I read the Port's Trail travel guide, so that way I'll be ready.
Correct. That is pretty much what happened. But you guys forgot one tiny detail that happens right at the end of the previous session.
Oh wait! I remember now. I remember now.
Okay.
So while reading the Port's Trail travel guide, using my heightened senses to hear beyond the snoring of two mastiffs, there was someone lockpicking their way into the room. I believe that's what happened, right? That's what happened. Yes. How could I forget?
If it's Mr. Dummy McFake Face, we're gonna have to kick him in the head.
Me parent?
No,
Theo?
the Theo.
I feel
Oh,
like
boy.
Theo would
like,
would
it's fine,
not even
hang on.
bother like
I don't think you would
picking
need
the
to
lock,
do that.
but I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out
You just
soon.
You
Hey,
are
hey, you.
going to find out very soon, as a matter of fact, because as we are starting again, I remind you that you guys were sleeping and were able to notice, even through the loud snoring of the dogs, that there was somebody, in fact, tampering with the lock to the point where your door opened. So, this is going to be a quick decision from you, Rexmoa and Taurin, since it is happening in your room. What are you guys doing? And this is gonna be quick. I'm gonna time you with a few seconds. Otherwise,
Okay.
the door is opening.
I wake up, I jump out the bed, and then I look at Taurin to see what she's doing.
All right, Taurin, what are you doing?
Will grab my pillow and I will be ready
All
to
right.
attack whoever comes in the door.
All right,
Through
so
the
Well,
door.
what are Rupert and Archibald doing?
Okay.
Do they hear anything?
Well, yes, with the commotion, I was about to say, with the commotion of you two just springing into action and Taurin grabbing a very soft weapon, the mastiffs that were sleeping in one of the corners of the room just kind of spring up again, and they just start looking around. And once they hear the door creaking open, they just start growling at the door. As the door opens, it opens pretty slowly at first, but then it doesn't slam open, but it is opened forcefully. And what you see behind the door are 3 individuals. They're all dressed in black clothing, masks and hoods, as they are opening the door. You can tell that these individuals at least were not expecting you to be up at that specific moment, because they kind of jump a little as they hear, and the dogs would start barking. What are you guys doing?
Instinctively,
Yeah.
Taurin would throw her pillow and anything close near her, like a lamp or anything, and just
All right. Rexmoa, anything on your end?
Can we see them? Can we make out these people? Are they like in
Give
robes
me-
or something?
Give me a little bit of an investigation check, please.
Ooh, investigation. Let's go.
Also, need I remind you, this is kind of in the middle of the night, so it's very dark and everything is quiet. So you guys on the next room, Kipper and Ambrose, the barking of the dogs would 100% wake you up, and most of the inn, by the way. So Rexmoa, with your investigation check, you can, well, it's kind of difficult to see. It is dark and the clothes of these individuals are dark. However, you are able to see some very good craftsmanship in the clothing of these people. Whoever they are not your common bandits.
And they're with the elves.
And
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Well, using this information, I will tell. I'll tell Rupert, Sir Rupert, and Archibald to just like stand by for now while we figure out who these people actually are, and I'll just watch Taurin fling things.
Okay.
Across
Yeah.
the room.
All right. Okay. So you tell the dogs to stay put, right? The dogs are still alert in their own almost attack position, ready to lunge at these people. but because of your orders, they could be completely stopped. Taurin, you go full on offensive mode. You threw a pillow. You grabbed the rickety like bedside table and threw it at them. And you can see that the man that opened the door at first, he just kind of blocks the pillow, like just kind of swats it away as you throw the pillow, and he blocks the table. The table just shatters into pieces in the ground. And immediately you can see that the two people behind him are not really, I'm not really doing anything. They're just kind of watching and just kind of looking a little bit like, they're kind of looking distressed because of the dog barking is waking up everybody. And as you do that, you know, once the man blocks the table with his arm, you can see like he freaking flicks his arm as it kind of hurt, and he goes, shh, and he slowly unveils his hood and mask to see, well, it is a familiar face to you guys, not that familiar, but I will say it is the face of somebody you already know. Let me put it on your screen. Boom. A certain elf lord.
It's Hottie McHottie.
A certain elf lord is there. He unveils his hood and his mask, and he's just kind of telling you, hey, we need to stay quiet, please.
Yeah.
So
Taurin would walk up to him and just kind of like, I don't know, like nudge him in the shoulder or something. Shush me.
Throw another pillow at him.
okay.
Cookie.
So Kipper
I will.
and I. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'll give the command to Rupert and Archibald for them to hush down a little and not bark too much.
And they just kind of sit there, just waiting for your commands again. All right, Kipper and Ambrose, what are you guys doing?
So we are awoken by the sound of the dogs barking, correct?
Yes, indeed. I mean, it's kind of hard not to. Those guys are loud.
They're also directly adjacent to us, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So, obviously not knowing what's going on, but so far the dog's been pretty, like, good and don't act strangely. When I wake up, I will take this as a weird occurrence and kind of, like, grow worried about what might be going on. Of course, I don't have enough time to, like, really prepare anything. Because the amount of time it takes to actually really prepare is a while. So I will grab my sword and chi as well.
Okay.
I'm now I'm dual wielding chi and my sword.
One hand chi,
Yep.
one hand the sword. Okay, awesome. What about you, Kipper? Oh shit, sorry.
I was just gonna say I will go over to Kipper if he hasn't, like, fully woken yet.
So I have woken up, not like freaking out, but just like, aw man, here we go again. And I just follow along, kind of like with one hand up, like expecting having to cast something.
Okay, so you're also like getting up ready to get something down. All right, are you guys exiting your room, both you, Ambrose and Kipper?
Once Kipper is ready to, like, move around, I will. And at that point, I'll kind of, like, put chi at my side and have my sword kind of at the ready. I'm not, like, quite literally, like, battle stanced, but...
I think Kipper's gonna make a hand signal at Ambrose, just kind of like the motion for should we check it out, go slowly. I think we both understand the urgency of just in case.
I just mainly have my
relatively
sword
quiet.
with me just kind of, like, on my shoulder just in case something is going on. And
Yeah.
I will start to unlock the door and move outside.
All right. Before getting into you, Taurin and Rexmoa, once again, we're gonna continue a little bit because you two, the first thing that you see outside of in the hallway where all the rooms are, the first thing that you see is obviously the two dark robe, not robe, but like clothed individuals just kind of looking around, standing guard. The door to your friends is open. And well, that's pretty much what you can see as you exit the hallway. So what are you guys doing with that sight?
The dogs at this point would have quieted down, correct?
As you would be exiting, the dogs are quiet.
But there also isn't really any sound coming from the room.
That is also correct.
Kipper is going to cast blindness deafness on one of the people.
All right. You're gonna cast blindness and deafness into one of the people. Anything on your end, Ambrose? As you will immediately see Kipper's hand like light up with the spell and shoot it at somebody.
That's a good question.
He is inside of the room. You can only see the other two only individuals. Galarian is inside the room at this moment. As I said, you only see the hallway. You see the hallway, the two individuals just kind of standing guard outside, and the door to your friend's room open. That's what you see.
I was going to say, even if we couldn't see Galarian, if we could see Galarian, we likely wouldn't be able to recognize him because of the cloak anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see. Oh, sorry. You can kind of see as Kipper cast this, his face is just devoid of emotion, almost kind of like empty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've already done worse things.
Yes, you have.
Oh my god. These poor schmucks.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to immediately go swinging. However, I will go tackling.
Okay. That would be a contested roll that we'll get to in a moment. So, as you will go to Taurin and Rexmoa inside of the room, Galarian obviously uncovers his face, showing that it is him that is there. He walks over, just kind of getting you guys closer, and he says, in a hushed tone, he says, we have to move fast. We're not safe here. I come here to help you escape. I can explain everything, but please, you have to believe me. We have to move out of this place fast.
Do we witness the commotion going on in the background? Has that happened yet?
I'm assuming you're gonna have.
That's what I'm about to
do.
So.
Have the one guy screaming because he's suddenly blind and deaf.
Correct. As I said, that's what is gonna happen. So we're gonna do kind of like a turn-based thing. Just you tell me what you guys are doing as you receive this information, and then we'll go back to the other guys.
That'd be fun. Oh.
Mm-hmm. So what are you guys doing? Like I said, Galarian is kind of pushing you towards your things, and he's being very quick about it.
What's all this about? Why? What's with the sneaking in the room and the clothes? What is this? That'd be Taurin's response.
Okay.
What's the cult doing?
Well, Rexmoa he doesn't have much thing, so he'll just basically grab his bag, put his robe on, and then say, I'll fetch Kipper and Ambrose.
And as you are saying this, as a matter of fact, Kipper, what is your spell save DC so I can do that saving throw for this gentleman over here? And Ambrose, I believe. Oh, it should be in your spell list on the top right-ish. It should say spell save.
Spell save is 15.
All right. Oh my lord. Okay. And Ambrose, I believe that is an athletics check contested, if I'm correct.
I'm technically grappling him per se, so
it is a contested.
At least that's what I'm attempting to do.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna roll for this guy. That is a fail.
Why is it?
And with that and athletics for this guy, oh, these guys are kind
The
of.
things I'm good at, I always suck at. Why?
This guy is not that good at athletics. You guys tied.
good.
You guys tied. Roll it again. You guys tied.
You just like
Actually, no. You know what? Let me do something funny. Okay. So
perfect.
as soon as you mention this, Rexmoa, you see a burst of a spell coming through outside of the door, and you hear one of the guys just kind of stumble back into the door frame as he is hit by blindness and deafness. He obviously cannot see, so he's kind of covering his eyes, trying to figure it out. And then you see Ambrose elbow him, immediately knocking him down. And the other one's like, no, please don't, stop, no. And the man just falls to the ground. I'm gonna make him fail that saving throw because I forgot he just got blinded. And Galarian turns around to see this. And and look at the face of your companions that are now outside of your door. And he says, no, that's not the time. Please, we need to get your things. We're leaving now.
Oh, okay. Hold on. One moment.
Okay.
So the moment that Kipper sees Galarian,
Okay.
he's going to block Ambrose's eyes.
Okay. Oh, that is all right. Okay. That is a very interesting thing. Okay, so you're gonna cover Ambrose's eyes. Ambrose, are you doing anything against Kipper putting his hand over your eyes?
I'm gonna be honest. I would be a bit more focused on keeping the person down on the ground.
Well, as I said, you just kind of like shoulder, like elbow him down. And since he was deaf and blind for that moment, he just falls to the ground. Like you just straight up tackled him.
I'm just gonna quickly say to Ambrose, there's someone here that I don't think Pan should know about. So until we get this figured out, I think it's best he stay anonymous. I apologize. This is kind of awkward.
Galarian seeing this nods at you and immediately puts his hood and his mask back on.
I will like start to look up, but as you like try to like frantically put your hands in front of me, I'll realize, god damn it. And then I will just like keep my head down.
Yeah, Galarian immediately puts his hood and his mask on and he says, please, gather your things. I will explain. We've already made quite a mess. Right now, we need to leave fast. And
I helped the poor guy who got assaulted by my companions.
Yeah,
get back up on his feet.
You see the other guy. The other guy with the dark armor is also kind of helping him out and everything. Kipper, are you going to? Oh wait, this is not concentration. Damn, that man is blind for a minute.
Oh god,
he's blind for a full minute, and I can't he's blind and deaf. He's
one day blinding stew.
He's like a 1 day blinding stew. I caught him biting hair, and he had to get the blinding stew.
The 1 day blinding stew. Oh no,
oh my lord,
poor guy.
So yes, all right. So what are you guys doing? Are you gonna pick up your stuff and everything? Well, Kipper and Ambrose specifically. You guys are kind of already in the room, so
I'll have to go to the room and gather my stuff, and I will also put my armor on, which will take a minute or two.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're counting on that one happening.
I could totally cast remove curse, but I am saving my mana, so
yeah, she also casts lesser restoration on the blinded dude, so there you go, Chi. Make sure to take down those mana points.
And that's no fun.
The blind dude is now no longer blind. He just kind of sighs in relief as he is just kind of.
Now he's just a dude.
Yeah, as he just kind of nods to the other guy, and they all start.
Fight.
The other two guys start heading out as Galarian is in the room with you guys, with Taurin and Rexmoa helping you get all your stuff together, and he says, we don't have much time, but I am here first because I heard what the elves know. And they were trying to come into this town. And get you guys, but I was able to get a few of my men here. I was able to come here first and warn you about this. I didn't want any bloodbath to happen in here. So, when we need to leave, he says as he's just frantically helping you out, put the stuffs in, like all of your things in your bag, or like helping you put on your armor and whatever.
Okay, yeah. Taurin would just be like, let's get out of here.
Alrighty, so the couple of minutes pass as you guys take on your armor. You can hear some of the other guests are kind of complaining about the noise and all of that, but in the end, they don't really do much. The tavern itself is very quiet at night. All of the workers have already like finished everything. The fires are already out, so it's very, very much dark out there. And Galarian leads you outside. Slowly, as the other two elves, well, we're gonna say they're elves, they are coming back from the outside, and they just kind of give him a signal to, everything is clear. And as you guys head onto the outside, let me switch you guys to another little map here, and I want you guys to put your tokens somewhere.
No.
Boom.
Hi, Galarian. I gotta put you. I
Boom.
gotta minimize you.
There's a fish and
And
some pineapples.
let's see.
Pineapples.
I
That
want
crab
you
is
all
huge.
of you guys to put your tokens around this side, please.
Yeah. Oh wait. Did I do that right? Yeah.
Just
Oh.
drag your tokens in
Wow.
there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I am going to add the dogs in here as well.
Puppers.
I will control the dogs. Don't you worry.
The fuzzy babies.
The babies.
Oh no, Rexmoa flexing again.
I'm dancing.
Oh.
I'm dancing.
Oh, he
It's
flexing.
usual. It's normal now. You
Okay.
know,
So,
to be expected.
as you guys are headed out, you can see the town it's snowing again outside in the town. Everything is very quiet. There are some houses lit up, and people are already up. Maybe they heard the dogs and everything. Let me put these over here. Boom. You can see, obviously, Galarian and his two elf companions just kind of walking. You can hear them speak. They're a little bit hushed as they're speaking, but they're not being super secretive. They're saying stuff like, oh, we need to get them out of here. We need to find them some easy transport. We need to move them to, they're kind of trying to plan a route, talking about where to scout ahead or places where they will not be found. As they're walking through into one of the rivers of town. And as you guys approach, you guys make sure to stay there, because once you guys approach, Galarian and the elves stop because they see a figure standing on the bridge, and
Great.
this figure is definitely not alone. As a matter of fact, the figure that you see on the bridge is quite familiar. Actually, you would know two of these figures, because
And I hate one of them.
they are indeed the other two members of the Elven Council, accompanied by a small platoon of other elves. And they are sitting there, and they're standing there. As Galarian just kind of gets shocked by it, he just kind of stops. And he was about to speak when you see Perrin raise his hand, and the two elves that were next to Galarian kick him down to his knees and gag him.
Oh, I don't feel bad anymore.
And he
I
has been
should've-
restrained.
Ah,
She
in front of
reblind
you.
him.
my damsel in distress.
He has been restrained.
Leave my
right in
baby
front
girl
of you.
alone.
Right?
And as you guys are trying to, like, you see this act happen, and you're about to, like, jump into action. One of the elves pulls out a blade and holds it under his throat. And you see Sylvana admiring the river on the edge of the bridge. And she goes, "Oh, you're all so predictable. We don't even need his crying to find that little lover boy here would try to save you." However, the scrying was most useful to us in revealing your dirty little lies. Perrin.
Oh, well.
No, go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, it'll probably make the situation worse, but Rexmoa will interject. Technically, I wasn't lying. I did know where a stone bearer was.
True.
You can feel like the blood pressure from Sylvanas rise up a little bit at that comment. Perrin says, well, he just kind of shakes his head. He's looking a little annoyed at this whole altercation. He says, "Right, Sylvanas, deal with this. I cannot be bothered." And he turns around and he starts to move into the ranks over here. And you see that behind him, this elf right here starts casting a spell that opens up a portal. Let me put the portal in your... Boom. It opens up a portal next to him as Perrin is trying to leave. Sylvanas looks at you and says, "Well, now that I have you for myself, hand over the stones, and nobody has to bleed."
I think you're miscalculating something here. Considering that you have all this wealth and all this knowledge, wouldn't you understand the true power of the stones?
Sylvana just kind of turns her head a little bit and just snaps her fingers, and you see that the blade on Galarian's neck is being pushed.
Can Kipper cast something? It's not an attack spell or anything.
It will be considered a hostile action and it will initiate combat if that is the case.
It's not on anyone.
Oh, are you trying to cast something on yourself? Or what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast something on Galarian.
Oh, what are you trying to cast on him?
Death Ward.
Oh, very interesting. All right, we're gonna take this as a silent spell casting. I'm gonna need you to roll me that would be a sleight of hand, because obviously it has components. It would be a sleight of hand check for you to try and cast this silently. If you do not succeed into the perception roll, I'm only gonna roll for Sylvana. I'm not gonna roll for everybody because there's gonna be like 15 rolls. If you don't succeed, your spell will be noticed and there will be consequences.
Okay.
All right. So first, make sure to take down the points of mana that it's going to cost you because you are casting the spell. I am not interrupting that one, but we will see if you are able to cast it silently or not. Okay.
She did say Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. You do have a dice of Bardic Inspiration because Chi just mentioned it, so let's be fair about that. You do have a 1d8 you can roll to add to that sleight of hand. I already rolled my total. So, okay. You are a lucky one because I just rolled a 13, Kipper.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So with that, Kipper, you put your hands behind you and make the gestures and whisper the components of the spell. And now Galarian has Death Ward. Would you mind linking the spell to the chat to see what happens with Death Ward? Alrighty, perfect. That is good. So yeah, everybody else sees that obviously Galarian is being held at blade point, and you also would notice that while Sylvana is not really paying too much attention to you guys, you can see she pulls out something from a pocket. And this thing is a sphere, and it is kind of bronze, a bronze sphere. She opens it gently, it falls open, and it reveals a smaller sphere that is green and pulsating as she does that.
Good.
Once she does this, you can see Galarian getting desperate for, and he's obviously gagged so he cannot speak, but he's trying to say stuff and moving very desperately while the other two are holding him.
Are we allowed to take our actions?
Yes,
or...
now it is the time for you to take your actions.
I am going to order Rupert and Archibald to like bite and grab the two elves taking hold of Galarian, and I'm going to dash forward and try to intervene.
First, before going into that combat round, let's get everybody's actions for the turn, and then we'll see what happens after that. Taurin, what are you doing now?
Oh, it's gonna be a tough one to do. Because anything I do is probably gonna initiate a combat no matter what. I think we're going into it anyways, right? So I think we're fine.
Yeah, I mean, definitely my actions will end up doing that.
Yeah.
So
So might as
free.
well prepare. Right. Okay, let's see here.
Prepared.
You know what? Let's bring back Barry. Let's do a summon beast.
All right, you're gonna summon the
my
beast
God.
to summon the bear. Awesome. We're gonna get to that one then next. Ambrose, what are you doing?
I will.
Watch.
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine. That's fine.
I was going to essentially start moving forward.
Okay.
I was going to help Galarian, but yeah.
But what? I mean, hey, you tell me.
Yeah, I think I will just like start once I see people are starting to do stuff. I will just like charge forward. That's all I really can do.
All right. So you're gonna just move forward, nothing else, right?
Move forward and start to remove my blade, but
Right. I mean, well, you're gonna be ready for combat, so that is not really an action. So you know. All right.
I mean, if I can take an actual
You can take an action. That's what I
Action.
mean. Yes.
Which one of these guys has the knife to Galarian's throat?
We'll say this guy right here.
Okay. Then I will specifically start moving towards him and with the intention of grappling and pulling him away from Galarian.
All right. All right. All right. So, what about
That's what it is.
you, Chi? Kipper, your action was to cast the Death Ward, by the way.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Chi? Hmm? Let's see. Let's see what she has to say. casting Shield of Faith on Ambrose. All right. So, as you guys are all about to move, you can tell that the intentions are clear for combat to start, and Sylvanas knows this. She raises a finger first and she goes, Now, I know that killing one little lord is probably not a good leverage for you. So let's amp up the stakes, shall we? And you see, she grabs the little pulsating orb and just very lazily drops it in the river. Once the orb lands in the river, you see Galarian very distressed about this. And with that, we are now going to start with the initiative order. Let me grab everybody's initiative because, oh boy, that is going to be
That's
an
going to be
interesting
like a
one.
Pokemon type of situation right there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh shit, let me clear the other initiative. Clear, because I have the initiative for
It's like a
way
Lilo
before.
and Stitch. Once the experiment hits the water, it activates.
Ooh, I don't know. All right.
Oh, wow.
All right. Very good initiative. Chi, remember you always act at the end of the initiative order. Oh, let me add the puppers initiative as well, because they have initiative too.
Doggos, a
What's
bear.
that image of Perrin?
What's up?
What's that image of Perrin? He looks different.
He is don't worry about it. it's another image I found that it suits better to what I was going for.
Who's that?
Understood.
All right, so let me roll the initiative for all of these
Wendy
folk.
Williams. What was that? Michael?
All right, let's see. Oh boy.
man.
Oh boy. Those initiative rolls are kind of interesting.
Mm,
So, this guy.
I don't know if I like interesting.
I
Let's
know, right?
see.
It's like, how interesting is interesting? Hello, can you go?
I'm adding all the initiatives. Hang on a second. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of initiatives. Don't worry about it. We'll be done soon. Ooh, okay.
Only worrying a moderate amount.
You're only worrying a
one
moderate
thing.
amount? That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
A totally appropriate amount of worry.
A totally appropriate amount of worry. That is very good.
Got the jitters.
Ooh, okay. That's interesting. And that is a
Yeah, have you all watched like the Hellboy movies? I'm thinking about a specific scene from the second Hellboy movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that in
very
a while.
interesting.
Sorry. I
All
don't remember
right.
the first movie I watched. And these guys have their own initiative, right? Yes, sir. What is their initiative? I don't see their initiative here. Oh, wait, there it is. I can roll for the puppers. One has 15 and one has 6. Boy.
All right.
They snored too much. Their sleep apnea
They
made them
snored too
not
much.
as rested.
So
Foggy.
we are now going to start the
Slap me.
combat from the start of the initiative order, as you guys were trying to do something, but Sylvanas just kind of interrupted you on that one. So we're gonna start with the people over here in the back. You can see this elf right here is going to, ooh, interesting. All right, this elf right here is going to start casting a spell, put out a small, wait, actually, let me check. Do I have enough range? Oh, wait, we'll see. He's gonna have to move over. Actually, no, he doesn't. That is very nice. All right, he's gonna pull out a small fire in his hand and he's gonna throw it at, let me roll a little dice for this one because we have a lot of people. All right, to you, Kipper. That's unfortunate. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Toasty bunny.
I believe that misses.
I'm a 19 armor class.
All right, so you don't get hit. That is fine. Rexmoa, now it is your turn to act.
I do feel a bit toasty
Okay.
though.
So my dogs act separately from me.
Yes, they do have their
which
own
one?
initiative.
Which one did we establish is the one?
This guy right here, the
Holding
one
the knife?
holding the knife. Yeah, this guy right here.
Okay, I'm going for him. I'm just gonna attack him and try to like knock him off.
All right, roll for your attack.
Or gal pal.
That does hit.
Hell yeah!
Boom.
And then
Alright.
the usual. So I can do like a free unarmed strike.
All
Since
right,
I'm
all
all-
right. That
Oh, yeah.
definitely
That
hits.
definitely hits.
Oh my lord! 20 points
Nice.
of damage to this guy. Ooh.
Okay,
all right.
and then I'll
all right.
hit him again, assuming that I don't know. Has he like let go at this point?
Are you trying to break the grasp? I would say yes, with the punches that you're throwing, indeed.
Okay. Am I allowed to like move again and like go for the other one? I just want to get
If
Galarian
you will
free.
move, yes. If you will move, he would stop getting the knife on Galarian's neck, and he would try and hit you with an attack of opportunity if you leave his range. So he would have to be like in the
Okay.
center here.
I find those terms acceptable.
Okay. I see.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move over and I'll use my. I'll move and then I'll roll for this attack. So
All right.
well, you can roll for this attack, I suppose.
Yes, I can roll for that attack, and you are going to, let's see, how much is it gonna hit you with? Oh my lord, that's like 25 million damage if it hits. Okay, that's fine. Ooh,
25 million.
That is 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That's
does
the
hit,
right
okay.
number.
So you are going to take, my friend, you can see how you're rolling in to try and hit those guys off of Galarian. And yes, it does work. Your punches make the guy stagger back a little bit. But as you're moving to hit the other guy, you can see he does a fancy spin and hits you, dealing a total of 13 points of slashing damage.
Ouchies.
The pain.
All right, it's all right. It's all right. It'll be worth it to save my son-in-law.
Oh wait, no, you're still in range, so actually you don't get hit yet. If you move past this square, like if you move down here, I'm just gonna move at you for example. If you move down there, you will get hit. But right now you're still in the range, by the way, so you don't take the damage yet.
Okay. Well, he's like bound, right? Or did they just like tackle him?
He was being held by both of them.
Okay, so okay, maybe I just gotta trust in my friends, right? Maybe they can take care of it, and I don't take 13 damage.
Well, you don't take 13 damage yet, so we'll see.
I mean, okay, fuck it. I'll just continue to attack him then.
All right, go ahead. The same one or the other one?
Yeah, the same one.
All right,
to try to
that
avoid this.
misses, my friend.
Damn it. Okay. That's basically all I can do. I'm pretty
Alrighty.
sure.
Kipper, you are now up. What are you doing?
Okay, let's see. I am going to. No, different thing. Let's see. I'm going to cast a level 2 bless.
Oh, on who are you casting the level 2 bless? Well, that's normal bless, but yes.
That's pretty much all 4 of us.
Okay, so everybody is blessed right now. All right, make sure to... That would be a level 3 if you want to cast for 4 of them. Because level 2 is the base
level 3 then.
All right, make sure to take down those points, and all of you guys get blessed, and you are now concentrating, my friend. I'll put a little blue dot to show that you're concentrating.
Bless should be a level 1 spell.
Wait, it says enchantment too. Wait, did you cast it? When you cast a spell using a spell slot, oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, you are right. I don't know why this shows another spell.
I
That is,
don't know.
I don't know why that shows another spell. But yes, so it is only two spell points. Sorry about that, Bib.
That's okay. I make lamb.
All right. That is your action. Anything for your bonus action, my friend?
Oh yeah, bonus action.
You still have bonus action and movement. Don't forget.
Bonus action. I give Sylvana the most hollow of death glares.
Okay.
Rough.
As a bonus action, oh, awesome.
That's not my bonus action. It's just something that's happening currently.
All right,
know
all
what-
right.
What else I would do as a bonus action? Do I have any daggers left?
You
I
do
lost a
have-
lot of them.
You do have one thing you can do as a bonus action.
Oh, is it another casting thing? Because I
Correct.
really don't want to do that.
It is another casting thing.
Oh, okay. Are you alluding to a specific one?
Well, I can tell you it is your summoned weapon, but that is up to you if you want to spend 2 more points of mana.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Probably worth it, honestly. It's a pretty good
Yeah.
spell, and you just get to attack with it for free.
Yeah, it is true.
Well, free, it becomes bonus action, but it's not extra mana that you get to cast afterward.
Where the heck is it?
I put the
Second
little.
level.
Oh,
yeah,
here it is.
I put the little sheet of your summoned weapon wherever you want to summon it. I'm pretty sure you have a
At
range of
level
like.
2. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and put that in. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, once you summon it, you
Oopsies.
attack. No, that's good. Once you summon it, it attacks. And the range of summoning, if I am correct, is up to 60 feet. I'm fucking correct.
That sounds right.
Sounds about right. So, in your character sheet, you should have the weapons sheet. You can drop it in wherever you want to put it within the 60 feet of range.
Okay, 60 feet of range. Hold
Correct.
on. Hi, Sylvana.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I think that's not too far.
All right, and that
Oh, yeah.
definitely does hit. And you take that is roll for the damage. You can click on the spiritual weapon name and you can roll for the damage.
Okay.
Oh, that is 10 points of force damage into Sylvana. Interesting. Got it. Is that it for your turn? Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything?
Nah, I'm good here.
Okay, awesome. Then Taurin, you are up. What are you doing?
All right. So, first things first.
Wait 1 second. Hold on.
Oh.
I just realized I have Blaius. Don't I get to do an extra roll?
It adds a D4 to your attack roll.
Yeah, but it is attack. Well, I guess this counts as an attack, even though it comes out of the spiritual weapon.
I think it does.
Well,
But
I think it still
add
counts
it,
as
yeah.
you attacking. 'cause it
That's
says make-
fine. Well, add your d4. Okay, so
Oh,
that
wow.
would be 14
It's a
points
14 now.
of force damage. All right, that's good.
Very nice.
All right, now Taurin, you're up.
Glorious. Well, I'm gonna summon Barry from what was it, episode like 30 or something?
All right. You should have the character sheet. Actually, you don't. I'm gonna put it on the
I don't
screen
think I
for you
do.
guys. Where are you
I'll
going to
just-
summon
I'll-
him?
Is that at like a level 3? I can't remember.
I'm
Or something.
pretty sure it's like a level 3 spell. Summon beast.
Some beast. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do level 3 because it gave me that option to select. So
All right, where are you summoning him? You can summon
I'm gonna
in
summon.
up to 90 feet away.
I can, but what I want to do is kind of put him right here.
Okay.
Oh, it's purple.
Boom.
Awesome.
You see, from behind in front of Galarian, behind the elves, a large polar bear comes out, roaring, and we're gonna add its initiative. Well, we're gonna leave it there.
Intimidation.
Yes, sir. We're gonna add its initiative. How much initiative does a polar bear have? That is a good question.
Mhm.
They have a +0 in initiative, but they rolled an 18. They will enter the next round because that's how it works.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's fine.
That was your action, my friend.
Oh.
Any bonus actions or movement?
Action. Can I move closer?
You totally can.
Okay. And then was Galarian like kind of like the last turn he was okay, like he's not bound anymore, is that right?
He is down on his knees. One of the elves is still holding him and he is gagged, but he is all right as far as you know.
Yeah, no more knife to the throat, at least.
Exactly.
That's good. Is shove, is that an action? Another action?
Yes,
that a
it
bonus
is an action, unfortunately.
Okay. Unfortunately.
Because
Darn.
it does count as an attack.
Okay, it does. Oh, that's right. It does damage. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do here. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. I'm gonna go right here. And then bonus action. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do this turn.
If that's fine, if you wanna stop there, that's all good.
I'm good. Yep. Go ahead.
Alrighty, so time for Mr. We'll say this one's Sir Rupert over here. And he's going to boop, 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 boop. Oh, he can do it. Whoa! He just immediately lunges forward and he's about to try and bite and grapple. I would say that it is a bite first, and then we'll see about the contested. The bite does not hit, unfortunately, so you cannot grapple him. But you can see that it is going at this elf right here that it was still holding at Galarian. And that is all that it can do, unfortunately. Now, from back here, the spellcasters that you can see will go boop, boop, and boop. And let me check something real quick. Nah. Oh, you guys are kind of fooked right now.
Is that fireball? It better not be fireball.
Maybe.
You evil.
Maybe. Nah, it doesn't. All right, so what level can they cast things? Oh my lord. Okay, so this guy right here specifically is going to use one of his bigger spell slots to cast Magic Missile. One on each of you guys. So you guys are going to take... So let's go first. Kipper, you take 3 points of force damage. Ambrose, you take 5 points of force damage. Taurin, you take 2 points of force damage. And Rexmoa, you take...
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Does this count as... this is a magic missile, right?
It is an auto hit, yes.
So,
not- it
oh,
doesn't
can
work
I not
that.
use deflect missiles?
It doesn't have an attack.
It doesn't have an attack
Uh,
roll. It is an auto
Can't
hit.
grab magic, but you can
Unfortunately,
feel magic.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
at very high levels monks can do that, but not right now.
Okay. I haven't been able to deflect a missile. I think I've only done it once.
Maybe. And you take
You're right.
Rexmoa 3 points of force damage, and that is all the turn of this spellcaster. This
my
guy
damage.
over here is going to pull out a bow and shoot at. Let's see. Let's roll. Oh, let's see.
Me. Pick me.
That is Ambrose. You do have Shield of Faith, remember? And Ambrose does a... Alright, how much is it to hit for this guy? Ooh. That is a 18 to hit.
That will miss because Shield of Faith.
Alrighty, so he doesn't do much again. And the other spellcaster is going to boop, 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 boop. And he's going to cast Magic Missile again. So all of you guys will take, let's see, Kipper, you take 3 points of force damage. Ambrose, you take 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
Taurin, you take 5 points of force damage. And
going
Rexmoa, you take 5 points of force damage. Oh my lord, that's 3 force in a row.
Damn.
Can I use shield? Yes.
Wizards!
Yes, you can, Chi. You can use shield as a reaction. Who do you want to shield? Well, no, shield is for yourself, right?
Shield is self, yeah.
Yeah, so well, you
But
can
I
shield
guess
yourself,
in
but
this case, it would just shield the person that she's on.
I will allow it. I will allow it because you're being held by somebody. So you're gonna cast shield as a reaction to shield Ambrose. All right, so Ambrose, you have been shielded. I'm gonna put a little.
Would that mean I take either of those damages then?
It would be you
Because
took the
shield
first one.
stays on you around.
You take the first one because she didn't spoke at the first one. You don't take the second one though. So you only took 5 total, not 10 as you were going to take. Alrighty, and that is it for this guy. Now, Sylvana is being hit by this thing. As you can see, she's very, very annoyed at this. She pulls out a couple of daggers from her pockets and she's going to attack your weapon. How much HP does your summon weapon have?
I don't know.
It's not a creature.
Oh, it's not a creature, right? So can
Yeah.
you even hit it? It doesn't have armor class.
No.
I cannot hit it, right? Okay. So
It
that's fine.
technically speaking doesn't exist.
So that is fine. Then
Oh my god.
At
They're
that-
invisible.
at that, she is going to be like, "Oh, you insolent vermin." And she is going to use her action to dash back over here to the safety of her people. And that is going to be her turn. Perrin is leaving. So he just casually, while everything is going on in the background, he
Yeah,
just
whatever,
steps through the
kids.
portal and just leaves. The portal is still open, by the way. But yeah, that is about that for Perrin. And this guy now is going to drop Ambrose. He's going to pull out 2 daggers and is going to hit one for the dog and one for you, Rexmoa. Oh
No,
Goodness, not a
boy.
dog.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. How much is the armor class of the dog? That does not look good, friends, with a dog.
Hold on. You sent it to me.
Does this technically mean that Galarian is no
They
longer
have an
being
armor class of
restrained?
12.
Yeah, Galarian is now free, and I will add him to the initiative so he can start in his next turn. But yeah, okay, so first one, we're gonna do yours first, Rexmoa. That is a 17 to hit.
Whew. No, it does not.
It
Thank
does not
goodness.
hit. So for the little dog, oh boy, that is a 15 to hit. Oh my lord. How much HP
That does
this?
hit the 4.
That does
The
hit the
four buffer.
dog. They have, okay, they only have 5 HP. So no matter what I do,
No.
they will die.
No!
Are you kidding me?
So,
no!
You can see the man pulls out 2 daggers. One goes for you, but you dodge it. And in the same motion, he goes for the dog. The dog gets stabbed. He whines and just disappears magically out of the combat.
Excuse me?
And that is all for its turn. Now, Archibald over here, he can also go and lunge at the other guy, and let's see if he hits. That does hit. That is a 19 to hit. And let me check how much damage is Archibald gonna do with his bite. That is
Archibald,
going to be
just stand back. You're
Damage.
literally made of paper mache.
all right. That is 4 points of damage to this guy. You can tell this guy is kind of looking rough already.
Nice. And
And he's
they
gonna
also
try
get
and-
knocked prone?
They will try
Question
and
mark?
grapple them. Yes, it is going to be a
Okay.
contested roll. His strength versus
Archibald!
We'll see. Let's see. What is the Mastiff? I closed the Mastiff sheet. I am dumb.
You DM'd it to me on Discord.
Yeah, I know.
If
That's
you
what I'm looking. I
look at
closed
it.
it. I
Yeah.
closed it. That's the problem. All
Okay.
right. So for the roll, oh, okay, that is a very low on the elf, so he might get grappled. And indeed, he does get grappled. You can see he bites his arm, pulls him out, and then just lunges onto him. The elf is now, for all intents and purposes, incapacitated, while the dog has him grappled and restrained. And that is that for his turn. Now, this guy over here is going to walk over to the edge and wait, can he do that? Oh, yeah, you guys are just in range actually. All right, Rexmoa, you will see the man will charge up a small bolt of fire shot in your direction. That is a 21 to hit. Holy shit.
Yeah, that does in fact hit.
That does in fact hit, and you will take, that is, where's my D10? Okay, you will take a total of 15 points of fire damage.
15?
Yes.
What? Okay.
That is that for his turn. Now, this archer is going to, at the end of his turn, trying to remove his grapple and restrain condition. Again, another contested roll. Let's see the elf first. That is a very low. He might not get to stand up. The pauper clutching it. He keeps him restrained, so he is not able to move. Ambrose, it is your turn now. Your shield would be out because it is the start of your turn. Or is it at the end of the turn?
I think it's end of turn.
All right, so we'll keep it until the end of the turn. Yeah, question. What is your question?
If this person happened to be shoved over here, would he just fall?
Yes, he would fall off the bridge.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to shove him off the bridge then.
All right, you're going to move with she and attempt to shove him off the bridge. It is a contested roll. Is it an attack roll or a contested roll?
Well, it'd be athletics, but it counts as an attack.
All right,
I'm
so
pretty sure.
roll your athletics. We'll count it as an attack. That just hits.
Nice. And then yeah, I will just shove him straight off the bridge.
All right, you shove him straight off the bridge. He doesn't have anything holding him, so he just goes woo, and he will take quite a bit of damage from the fall because the bridge is kind of high up. That is this man is looking very bad right now. Oh my lord. Oh my
Goodbye.
lord. Okay. So, yeah, so he's gonna be down for the count. Anything else, my friend? That was your action.
It's only one of my attacks. It does count as an attack. It's just the shove action, which is a special attack. So I think
it is your
second attack.
Yeah. It is an attack. You're correct. You're correct. You
But
do
the
have your
issue
second
is
attack.
that
You're not
nothing is
in a good position. Yes.
close enough to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let us see. I suppose I will make my way closer. Let's see. I was over here,
Yes.
which that took 25. Well, I guess actually being out here is about the farthest I can really get, because otherwise I'm inside the polar bear.
Correct.
Which I mean, I guess it is a large-sized creature, so I can technically be in
you
the same
can
square.
be
as
in the
it.
same square as him, yeah, because he is a large creature. He's a thick boy.
Okay, I'll just move underneath him.
Okay. Let's see if I can.
Let's do a 6 slide.
There you go. I'll put it back. Okay. There you go.
I will shout to Sylvana and say, "Coward, what did you throw in the water?"
All right. And as the turn comes to an end, Chi, you have yours. You would be with Ambrose over there. I'm gonna put you right there. Also, why are you big? You're small. You're a tiny creature. There you go.
She's free.
We'll do the actions at the ends of the turns, starting with Chi. Oh, while Chi's typing, actually, I will say, now, Ambrose, that you are a little bit further into the bridge, you look down at where Sylvanas threw that thing in the water, and then look at her to shout. But as you look down onto the water, you see a much larger, pulsating green energy coming from the water. Much larger than what that little orb was that she was holding. The orb was about like a tennis ball size. Now it's pretty large. All right, she will cast Healing Ward on Rexmoa as a bonus action and their Cure Wounds on Ambrose. God damn, the heals. All right, roll for those heals.
Thank you.
Your wounds will probably just fix me right up, honestly.
Oh shit, right. I forgot because you're not using you can't really do. It is cure wounds and all right, for cure wounds, you gotta roll a it's 1d8 per level plus your spellcasting ability. So I just rolled it to the d8s that you're going to use for the levels, and for what's the other one? Healing word.
Healing word is a D4 instead.
Healing word is a d4. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Same mechanics. Extra D4 for each level.
Yep. All right.
Oh no!
All right. So, Rexmoa, you get 6 points of HP back.
Yippee!
Oh, this
No, wait,
is
no, that's
D8,
for
so
you.
this is cure
All right,
wounds.
so that is
So
for you.
this
Then.
would go to
Oh, wait.
Ambrose,
Yeah, sorry, Ambrose, 6 points of HP back.
which
and-
will maximize my health actually. So
Perfect.
It's okay.
And D4 for your cure wounds or healing word or whatever. I always get them mixed up. All right, so that will be 8 points of healing for you, Rexmoa.
I needed it.
And is that it for your turn, Chi? Well, that is your action, your bonus. So yeah, awesome. Again, as I said, as you start the initiative turn, you see the pulsating green energy on this river grow in intensity, a lot more than what it was before. And we go back into these guys. This guy right here is going to pull out a bow and is going to try and shoot. Let's see, who is he going to try and shoot? I'm thinking it's going to try and shoot the polar bear because that is the largest thing in this freaking map. So he's going to try and shoot it. Let's see, polar bear, that is an 11 to hit. That does not hit the polar bear. The arrow just bounces right off the thick hide, whatever, of this polar bear. And that is that. Rexmoa, you're up. You see how one of your dogs has been erased from existence, and the other one is holding down one of the guys down there.
Okay, as my bonus action,
Okay.
in a fit of rage, I am going to bite this man
The one that's
with
down?
my hungry jaws.
I
Yeah,
will-
the one that my dog is currently biting, and I'm gonna bite him too.
All right, I will say this is not an attack because he is restrained, so you automatically crit.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. So, what's the homebrew for crits again?
We do one dice is full damage and the other one you roll. So basically just roll one time and we'll add the full damage to it.
Okay, so it's
Just a melee attack, right? A hand-to-hand
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 5.
All right, so so he will take 11 plus 6. Oh my lord, 17 points. You immediately chomp him, and you can tell like that guy's looking very rough now. He is bleeding all over. The dog just has him pinned down. He cannot move.
And then I will take myself and my bonus temp health that I got, and I will run as far as I can towards these darn elves.
You do get, by the way, don't you get extra HP for this?
Yes, I do.
You get temporary
with my proficiency bonus.
equal to your proficiency bonus. Make sure to add that, and
Yeah.
you can move yourself.
Yep. And then I can make it all the way over here, and then I will cast the Winds of Horus.
Oh,
So-
very interesting. That is your action. All right. Would you mind linking the thing? Oh yeah, I forgot. Galarian does have an initiative. Let me roll for that. I forgot to roll that. Thank you for reminding me.
How do I link it? I have it as a handout.
Yeah. Let me actually. Let's see. What is? Did I not put it in your sheet? Interesting.
Well, I'll just copy and paste the description.
Yeah, I just wanted to read. Okay, so no, basically, let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. I already did it. All right, so for Galarian, it will be awesome. Alrighty. Oh my lord. Okay. Damn, that is going to hurt a lot of people. So let's see. I need you, Ambrose, to give me a constitution save, because unfortunately you are in the range of it. The bear is also going to give me a constitution save.
It's fun.
All right, so as far as my lizard legs could go,
And
That's a bless, by the way.
that
not
is
plus 3.
okay. Awesome. The bear is now blessed. The bear fails the constitution check. What is your spell DC? What's your monk spell DC? Rexmoa, please.
it's like a D8 plus my proficiency. Which
It was 8 plus your proficiency plus something else. Plus your wisdom. How much is your
Wisdom.
Plus
wisdom?
wisdom, yeah.
I got a +2, so
Alright, so
that'll be 13.
10 plus 13.
It's
Okay.
13.
All right, so let's go with the normal ones first. Let's describe the scene. Rexmoa, you move forward and use the power of the stone that you were given to summon a large whirlwind from your location that would hurt a lot of people. Let's see. Oh my lord, okay. So the bear gets pushed back because he failed, and he's gonna go right in the middle over here. He's gonna go whoop, boom, right there. And let's see, how much damage does it take? Did I even tell you how much damage does it take? Oh, 4d6. Would you mind rolling that 4d6? Rex
if they
Moa.
fail to save, they take 8d6.
Oh my god, 8d6, please. Roll 8d6.
I'm
actually.
sorry. Oh my god, that's a lot of d6.
Oh yeah, it's a very
Wow,
big
it doesn't
power.
even go to 8 on the dice roller.
Oh yeah, you have to
Yeah, you have
manually
to type
input
in
it.
Yeah.
/roll.
While you do
8d6.
that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Ooh, that's a
lord,
good
that is
roll.
a big boy damage. Jesus. Okay.
Average of 8d6 is like 24ish.
The bear is looking rough. The other guys, let's see.
I'm
Oh my
sorry. I'm motivated by rage.
So this
It's
guy
fine.
fails. He gets knocked back. Boom, and he takes 32 points of damage. He's looking kind of rough already. This guy right here succeeds. He only takes half of it, and he is not knocked prone. Yeah, these guys are knocked prone. The bear is also knocked prone, which is kind of annoying.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. You just lifted a bear off the ground like it was nothing. This guy is not moved and not knocked prone. This guy right here succeeds, and this guy succeeds. This guy is pushed back, also taking 32 points of freaking damage. That is a lot of damage. And he is also looking quite rough. There is Sylvanas and the last guy. Sylvanas succeeds, still taking damage,
Damn it.
but succeeds.
Mm.
And the last
As
guy
expected.
goes boop, against the wall of this freaking thing, and he's also knocked prone. And they have all looking quite bad, except for Sylvanas is looking okay. Everybody else is looking rough. Oh yeah, Ambrose, you do take 16 points of damage, by the way.
I'm putting down right now.
And this
My
guy,
goodness.
we'll roll for this guy, fuck it, since it's here. He fails. Oh my lord, he's gonna get smacked against the wall of this building. He's gonna take 32 points. He's gone. This guy's gone. Boom.
That's what he gets.
100% gone. Knocked out by
I
the
kind of
whirlwind.
feel bad for him, but not really.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
I
wait.
reminded
shoved
him,
off
I
the
deafened
bridge,
him,
and
and
then
now
he
dead.
immediately got blasted.
He killed ? My magic dog.
He
Yeah,
kind of did.
you know what?
Yes, you're
Yeah, he
right. You're
did.
right. All right, is that it for your turn, Rexmoa? That is your action. Well, you did use your bonus action, so.
Yes, I used it to big old
Hungry
chomp.
jaw.
All right, Kipper, you are up. What are you doing, my friend?
Okay, the question is, you know, I actually don't know this thing. If I use rabbit hop, does that cause
I'm pretty sure it's a free action because it's only movement based. Because I know that like the Tabaxi, their sprint is also a free action, so you can just use it.
okay, and it doesn't provoke any opportunity attacks. That's spectacular.
Yeah, because you're jumping over them.
I'm potentially thinking of doing a risky thing. I don't know if it's a good
Okay.
idea or a bad idea. Considering everybody over there is doing pretty poorly, I feel like I can do this. How far does the rabbit hop go again? Let me double check.
It doubles your jumping speed, I'm pretty sure. And your jumping speed is like the amount of your strength value, not your modifier.
Where's my strength value?
So your strength is 11, so you will be able to jump 2 feet. What's that? Two squares. And with your rabbit hop, you will be able to jump 4 squares.
Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
That's not very helpful.
Hang on. It says right here, as a bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus. You can jump 15 feet. It's pretty much the same as I told you.
What's
Yeah,
the
that's on
point
top of your regular movement, though.
That is
you
on
still
top
have your
of your
regular
movement,
and that.
You can
So
move,
let's say,
then
for
jump.
example, you could like just walk over here and then jump 15 feet on top of that,
Yeah, exactly.
and then still have the rest of your movement.
Exactly. That does
Okay.
not count towards your
Well-
movement.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna move to. Well, hold on.
All right.
How much movement do I have?
You should have 30 feet, so 6 squares.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Oh no, I use this. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm
Alright.
gonna use a rabbit hop.
All right,
And
where are
rabbit
you
hop
jumping
is
to?
4 squares.
3 squares.
3 squares. Okay.
Yeah, you can
I'm just gonna jump
up to
across
any of
from
these.
this guy,
Okay.
and then I'm
You
gonna use the
still-
rest of my movement. Dang nabbit! How much movement did I use?
You use 15, so you have 3 more squares to move.
1, 2.
This is your bonus action. If you want to go further, you have still your action, but you would leave you without anything to do.
Yeah, no, that would be silly.
All right, so that is your whole movement, and you still have a bonus. Sorry, an action, a normal action.
An action.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, I'm assuming I can't move my weapon anymore because that's a
No,
bonus
because
action.
that is your bonus action, correct?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Hey, you still give her
Kipper's a
good
little
spell.
one-track minded right now, and he's just trying to get closer to Sylvana.
Okay. Interesting.
Can he jump down on the boat?
You don't have any more movement, so you won't be able to.
I mean, it's not like an action?
You can dash. Yes, that would take your action. Yeah. If you want to, you can dash and you move down onto the boat. Yeah, if you want to. You will take a little bit
How
damage.
much movement do I have?
Double your movement, so 30 again, pretty much. 6 squares again.
You know what? I'll just.
Also, there's definitely something happening down there. And I don't know if you want to be closer to it.
What
Oh,
are you
yeah,
talking
you know what?
about? There's nothing happening down there.
I don't think I should be on the bridge right now, should I?
Pretty sure there's an evil chia pet down there.
I have a very
Yeah.
dumb idea that
Oh,
involves
boy.
that.
Hmm.
I'm very interested in your idea.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm very confusing with my whatever I'm doing. Kipper's gonna cast something.
All right. What are you casting, my friend?
Just because he realized that this might be an option for Sylvana, although I do think Sylvana is pretty prideful where she wouldn't leave just yet if she thinks that she's like she just stood against the wind. She might not just leave through the portal. But Kipper doesn't want to take that chance.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I will cast Hold Person on Sylvana.
Oh, do you have the range? I'm pretty sure that's like, no, I think it is 60, right? Oh, you do definitely have it. Okay. Can you link that in chat to see how much I have to roll? What do I have to roll?
Okay, hold on. I'm
60
gonna.
feet.
Yeah.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Okay. Oh, you are concentrating on bless, by the way. If you cast Hold Person, bless will be gone.
Dang, nabbit. I guess I shouldn't cast hold person yet, but I want to hold person.
Hey, if you want to do it,
You-
just not have bless anymore.
I just don't want her to run away. You know, I'm gonna risk it.
All right. So you're gonna
I'm
cast
gonna
it.
risk. I'm not gonna cast hold person. I'm going to
Okay.
throw daggers at one of these stupid guys.
All right. Roll. That would be a dexterity plus. What you don't know proficiency with daggers? I don't think so. No, it will be just your dexterity roll because it is.
I think everyone has proficiency with daggers.
Yeah. So proficiency that would be +3.
Might be
A dexterity
clever.
roll +3.
I shall check.
Wait, what? That's a what?
That is for your dagger if you want to throw it.
Prosperity?
Yeah. Dexterity
What am I-
+3. Just dexterity.
Okay,
roll a
dexterity.
normal dexterity roll. Yeah.
Where's dexterity?
Yeah, all simple weapons, which daggers
Okay.
are a simple weapon.
I figured.
Okay.
I don't think there's a single class that doesn't have proficiency with it, because even wizards have
Oh,
dagger
right.
proficiency.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's
You're
not
right. Yeah, as
And
you
this is
throw the
+3.
dagger, the man just kind of deflects it with his staff that he has, and your dagger just falls to the river.
You tried your best.
You tried,
well.
hey, you tried. That is your action. Is that it for your turn?
You still have your spiritual weapon.
no,
Oh
you
wait,
already
you already
used
used
your
bonus
bonus
action.
action, yeah.
Rabbit
Yeah,
Hop, never
I
mind.
used rabbit hop.
All right.
Yeah.
If that is your
That's pretty
action,
much it.
then the polar bear that just got flung into the air by a giant whirlwind
I'm sorry.
will expend half its movement in trying to get up. He doesn't have a lot of movement. Well, he does have movement. But what he's going to do is he's going to attack the guy that is already down and being held by the pupper. He's
Honestly,
going
I
to
almost feel
finish him.
bad for this guy.
He's going to finish him. Let's see if he can finish it. Well, actually, it's a crit, so he does finish him. How much damage is this guy's going to deal? Oh,
there you
my
go.
lord. Yeah, no, he definitely dies. The bear just lunges at him next to the dog and just both of them rip this guy into bits. And he's gone.
Beautiful.
And that is going to be the turn of the bear. Taurin, you're up. At this point,
All right.
Galarian is no longer nothing. Well, he's just prone. But that's
prone?
kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine. I have an action phase that I'm going to go through here.
Mhm, okay.
So for Taurin, I'm just going to move closer. Of course, get to Galarian side. So excuse me, bar.
Okay.
Go around the bear, and then I'm going to cast False Life on Taurin.
Okay. Right.
So I
Okay.
got a little-
Okay.
Little extra life there.
You get a
points
little
and
bit of
points.
bonus HP. Got it. Understood.
Yes. And then
How much?
I'm going
Can you
to.
link the spell to see how much HP you're gonna get?
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Hang on a second here. False Life. Where'd it go? There it is. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. And what level are you casting? You're casting at level 1.
I'm gonna do level 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you roll a 1d4.
1d4. Here we go.
All right. So you gain a total of 6 temporary hit points for the duration of the spell, which is an hour. I'm gonna put a little green dot in you. So you have 6 temporary hit points. You can take note of those below your HP. You see temporary HP on those.
Right. Okay. Temp HE. I see right there. Nice. Okay. Cool
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
beans.
That is
Alrighty
your
then.
action. Do you have a bonus action or more movement?
Helping somebody is a bonus action, right?
That is an action, unfortunately.
There's an action. Okay,
Mhm.
never mind about that. Let's see. What do I have for bonus actions? What can I do here as a spellcaster then? I guess I'll just go ahead and cast Shelag then on my
Okay.
weapon.
Shillelagh. Awesome,
Shillelagh.
awesome. You will be buffed with Shillelagh. Put a little purple dot now. Perfect. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So this guy over here that just got blasted by the freaking power of a god and managed to stand. He is going to. Ooh, interesting. All right, this guy right here is going to raise both of his hands and shoot them outwards, and he's going to use web on the frickin' bridge. Let's see. It is going to be a 20-foot cube. Ooh. 20-foot cube. which is, oh, that is a lot right there. Actually, we'll put like right here. Okay, so he's gonna web this. Basically most of the bridge is gonna be webbed. Let me draw a little bit of a rectangle. Pretty much all of you guys are webbed. All right, and everybody who is in the range of this is going to oh, it's going to, no, actually, yes, everybody who is in the range, you're going to have to do me a strength saving throw, please. Otherwise, you will be restrained. All right, Ambrose,
I
you
don't have
are...
that plus anymore.
All right, both of you have already succeeded, so you both are not restrained. Kipper, you are restrained until the end of your turn. Galarian is prone. I'm pretty sure, well, it's a save, it don't matter. He is going to roll. He saves, so he is not restrained. The bear is going to... The bear does not save. Poor little guy is now sticky. And Archibald, he not 20s it. He is not restrained.
Good boy.
Yes, sir. And he's going to retreat a little bit. And that is all for its turn. This guy over here is going to expend half its movement to get up, and he's going to run up at you, Rexmoa, pulling out double daggers, and is going to do 2 attacks on you. The first one does that is a 7. That does not hit.
Ooh.
And the second one, that is a dirty 20. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
And you
What's the
take... Why does these guys have so much damage? Holy shit. You take a total of 9 points of slashing damage with the
Okay.
1. There you go. And now this guy over here behind you, he's gonna keep doing his old strat, magic missile, because he still have spell slots. So let's see. Taurin, you take 3 points of force damage. Ambrose, you take another 3 points of force damage. Kipper, you take 2 points of force damage. And Rexmoa, you take 4 points of force damage. And he's gonna stay there. Stay put. Is spiritual weapon affected by the web? Actually, that is a good question, chat. I just read that.
Wait,
I don't think so.
How much damage did I just take?
3 points of force damage.
Oh, okay.
And that is it for its turn. As it is the turn of Sylvana, she has covered herself from the freaking whirlwind that just hit her right in the face. And she laughs kind of maniacally at what she's seeing. She says,
Did she respond to my question?
oh, what's that?
Did she respond to the question I asked?
Oh, yeah. Well, she's gonna. Don't worry. She laughs at the whirlwind that you said. And she goes, that is the power of a god. I can't wait to pry it off your corpse. And Sylvana is going to... Yeah, she does have daggers, so she's gonna throw 2 daggers at you, Rexmoa. Whoa, she can do that.
Now's my time to shine.
Now is your time to shine. First one, that is a 17 to hit.
It does not.
All
Wait,
right.
let me read this.
Wait, it does have to hit, by the way, for that
Oh,
one.
it has
Yeah.
to.
It
hit.
has to
Okay.
hit, yes. So
Okay.
a 17 does not hit?
Nope, does not hit.
All right, and the second one, that is a 21 to hit. I'm assuming
well-
that hits.
Yeah, you assume correctly, but she has something to chime in.
Can I shield reaction the second one? Do you wanna shield that one? Are you in range of the shield? No, because you are not in touch range, Chi. Unfortunately, shield itself, and I allowed it
It's
because
alright.
the Ambrose
I
is
can
on
take
the-
it.
Ambrose is on holding you, so yes. Okay, so that is a total of.
You could try deflecting the second one.
You
though,
can try deflecting it,
since it
correct?
actually hit you.
Yeah, you can try use deflect missiles now that it actually hit you. Actually, I rolled the damage, but if you want to do it.
Yeah, I would love to try to deflect this.
All right, so
it's
1d10. 1d10 plus dexterity plus your monk level. I'm gonna tell you, it didn't roll that high, so you're most likely going to the deflected. Okay, yeah, definitely. You're definitely gonna deflect it with +5. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
So
can.
it's like a 17.
Yeah, you see Sylvanas pull out 2 daggers. One of them flies past you. The other one you catch with your hand. And now you can spend 1 key point and throw it back if you want to.
Can I pick the target?
Yes, actually, it is an attack. You can pick the target.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I'll burn a key point just to be cool AF. I'm gonna throw it back at her.
Okay, it will be a disadvantage because you have somebody right in front of you, but you can totally do it. So roll that will be a dexterity weapon. So a dexterity roll.
It just so happens that
It just so happens that you are the best at that.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yes, at disadvantage. That unfortunately misses. And so you see how Sylvanas throws the knife, you catch one of them, and you turn to face her, and you throw it back at her, and she just kind of moves her head a little bit, and the knife just passes by her.
And right. We can't let such aggression stand.
And that is going to be it for her turn. Galarian, now finally free from everything and not restrained by the web, he is going to use half his movement to stand out of prone. And let's see, who is restrained over here? Well, Big Boy is restrained. He's going to move, and you're going to have to do another strength save to see if he gets restrained or not. He passes, so that is not a big deal. And he's going to use the help action on you, Kipper, so you are no longer restrained by the webs. Of course, if you move more than 5 feet, you're going to have to do another save, but for now, you're fine. And that is about it for this man. The dog is going to move, and well, he's going to try and move, but he's going to see if he gets restrained or not. He does not. Damn, this dog rolling. And he can move just at the edge over here. Actually, he's going to use a dash action to get to you guys over here. Boom. There you go. And that's that for the dog. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this guy now is going to expend half his movement to be not knocked prone. He's going to move a little bit. And he's going to copy the strat of the magic missile. So, again, Taurin, you take 2 points of force damage. Ambrose, you take 5 points of force damage. You can shield now.
Oh, he's doing 5 to me.
You can shield now if you want to. But in the meantime, Kipper, you take 3 points of force damage. And Rexmoa, 5 points of force damage. All right, so Ambrose, you get shielded and you take nothing. Shielded. And it is now your turn, my friend.
Can we see into this portal? Can we like see where this goes?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you see the... Well, you wouldn't recognize this specific place, but it is a very fancy looking hole.
Does it look like it'd be part of like the Elven Kingdom?
100%. You recognize the
okay,
the thing, the architecture and everything.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
So can I figure out what this thing in the river is going to do?
Why don't you give me a nature check?
Nature? Okay. Yeah.
It is certainly going to have a potentially very bad effect. It is hard to tell, however.
How deep is the river?
Oh boy. Yeah, now you're putting me on the spotlight here. It's definitely
Like-
deep enough because boats can go through no problems.
like, basically what I'm asking is, if I jump down, will I be able to grab whatever she dropped in the ocean? Savannah did, I mean, or the water.
You could try.
That's basically what I'm asking here.
You could try 100%.
Because, so to explain my thought process here, whatever it's going to do is going to have bad consequences.
Okay.
My thought is, at the very minimum, I can stop it from happening right here by grabbing the gem and either hugging Sylvana or throwing it into the portal.
Okay.
And it sounded like there might be a way to disable it because she seemed to have been trying to take the entire town here as hostage.
Okay.
Is this a good thing to do? No.
Wouldn't
it's not.
you like to know? Why don't you try it and see what happens?
You know what? I will try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in the water.
From which side are you jumping in the water? Because remember, you are webbed. If you move more than 5 feet into the web, you have to do a strength save to see if you get restrained or not.
Well, if I jump
like
right
it.
here, I won't be restrained, right?
Correct.
Since I'm no longer in the webs.
But that is not the water. The water is a little bit further ahead.
That's
But that's the
that's
way you
fine.
push the guy. You're gonna take fall damage from that one.
Yep. I mean, I would take full damage regardless. It's not like falling into water is actually safe.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. All right. So, are you jumping there?
Yeah.
All right. So you take.
Would my bonus action Blade Ward allow me to take half damage from this?
I don't think, because that's environmental damage. I don't think that can be reduced at all.
Okay. No problem. Just
Because
That's
it's
why I
not
asked.
a type of damage. So you're going to take a total of, oh my goodness, 16 points of fall damage as you jump down into the river shore.
and then I will go to grab the gem.
Okay,
Let's see,
so
I
the gem is around this part because this is where the glow is more prevalent. By
Okay.
the way, so yeah, if you want to, I think you can dash up to it. Maybe.
Yeah, if need be, I will.
Okay, so you're going to use your
If I need
dash
to dash, I
action
will.
because let's see,
Yeah.
it will be.
I'm assuming this counts as like.
I don't know.
difficult
You
terrain.
actually no, you cannot actually. It would be difficult terrain, but you are just about. Honestly, I did not mean to do the cube right there, but that's fine. Yeah, you would be right there. So, Ambrose, as you jump down into the surface, your legs hurting because of the fall, but you are set on dropping down into the river and following, trying to find the source of this glow. You see.
I'll whisper a sorry cheese. I drop down.
Yes. So you see, as you drop down onto the floor, that the glow has considerably grew underneath the water. It's a lot larger now than before. And as you dive down and start swimming towards it, you see the source of this glow. It is no longer an orb that is down in the water. You see, Ambrose, very large pulsating roots coming out from the ground and very quickly stretching upwards as something is happening. Something is being born from this orb.
Can I try to grab it?
Another freaking goose.
It is very large right now, and it is rooted in the ground, as you can see that it is rooted in the ground.
Can I still try to grab it?
Sure.
Is that possible?
If you want to try and grab it, you can totally do it. Go ahead and that would be in athletics, right? To grapple.
Yeah, I would suppose.
Okay. Roll your athletics. All right.
13.
Ambrose, you try and hold this thing. You grab it with both of your arms. It is growing exponentially as you hold it. You cannot close your arms when you're trying to grab this thing. It is now as if you were hugging a very large tree trunk.
Well, I think as a player, I know what's happening.
I don't think you do.
I mean, there's a couple of things that I think is happening. So this is a failure, I presume.
So is it what?
This is a failure.
I mean, you grab it, but you're basically hugging.
Oh, I do grab it?
You basically, as I said, hugging a very large tree trunk.
Okay.
You grab it, like there is nothing to fail there.
Okay, I just wanted to see if it actually worked. So then, as a free action, I will use action surge.
Okay. All right. Action surge.
I will dash again.
Okay. I will tell you, Ambrose, the thing does not move. It is rooted on the ground.
It doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, does it look like if maybe I like broke something off of it, it would stop growing? Like if I broke the roots?
It is growing very fast. As I say, it's growing in front of your eyes. That is how fast it is growing. It started as an orb the size of a tennis ball, and it is now growing larger and larger with every passing second, so probably not.
Okay. I assume I have no movement speed right now, right?
Yeah, you're just about.
Okay. So I maybe have like 5 movement speed to move?
Mm-hmm. Probably just about, yeah. Actually, yeah, you would be.
Alrighty. Let's see. I use my action to dash here.
Okay.
I will move 5 feet to the right.
Okay.
And bring my head over the water. And one, I will use, since I didn't have to use my bonus action earlier to try and have the damage, I'll use Second Wind to heal myself because I did just take 16 damage.
Yes, sir. Roll damage. Roll damage. Roll your dice to heal.
That is plus my vital level, which is 6, so that's 11.
11 points of damage. You're pretty good.
That definitely helps a lot to mitigate the damage I took from that.
Yes, sir. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I won't do anything else. I don't really have anything else I can do, but as I raise above the water, I'll shout to the rest of the party, something's growing down here.
Ambrose, as you raise above the water, you yell this and turn around. You can see the roots of this thing are growing even above the water, and a creature is starting to form. As we turn again, our new initiative round starts. Chi, anything you have to do while I roll out the last initiative action for this lovely, lovely encounter? Let me be rolling that initiative, because there's gonna be a little friend with you guys. Oh my lord. Okay, that is big initiative, big boy initiative. She's gonna speak up, but we cannot stay here, it's too dangerous. And she's gonna misty step Ambrose and herself behind a group of icky elves. Oh boy. Can you do that with misty step? You can, right? Teleport one creature with you?
I think technically speaking, it's another like self spell, so it's like, how would it work?
But the thing is, the thing is, if you cannot teleport nothing with you, you won't be able to teleport the jar. So if you get out of that jar, you know what happens if you get out of that jar. So that's up to you.
There is like the spell like Vortex Warp that does something similar, but you target a person instead.
I think so, yes. Yeah, you only move yourself, so you cannot.
I don't know if you have Vortex Warp, you could do the same thing and target me with it. Technically speaking, it's like the
double teleport. There is the electric one, the You can move
Thunderstep?
somebody else. Thunderstep, yeah, that's another one.
And then of course there's things like Dimension Door, but
That is
That's
a
a-
little bit too high level.
yeah. No, I think the only thing I can think of right now is like Thunderstep and Vortex Warp.
You
You do
do
have
have
Vortex
Vortex. Oh,
Warp?
there you go. All right, then. Would you mind?
I believe I can choose to fail that spell, right?
You can. I mean, it is. Let me check. Vortex Warp. Oh, I don't
It's
have
one
it
of
on mine.
those. It's the spell is intended to be used to like teleport an enemy, but I think it literally says you can choose to fail it.
Let's see. Vortex Warp, real quick. You magically twist space another. You and another creature you can see. It doesn't specifically says enemy. Yeah, you can choose to fail it, and it is teleported and on your unoccupied space of your choice. You can see within range. The chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target. You can cast it, but if Ambrose decides to fail, Chi, your jar would be teleported into where you want it.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast it on me, I'm gonna trust you. So
That's what I'm saying. All right. Whereabouts do you want to be teleported then? Do you want to be like around here? Like somewhere? She's gonna risk it? Okay, she's gonna risk it. All right, let's see it.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, she's gonna go over here. Boop. All right, so you see how she literally bends reality and pushes both of you back outside of the water. Now you are in solid land and safe. All right, anything else, Chi?
Surprise.
Bonus action heal. Okay, who are you healing? Yes, he did get hurt. Well, everybody's kind of hurt, but Rexmoa got a little bit more hurt.
I am pretty hurting.
All right, so you get. Oh no, that would be 1d4. That would be 1d4 because it is. It's 1d4. It's 1d4.
yeah, it has to be a healing word.
Yep. It's 1d4. Don't worry. 1d4.
Redemption.
All right, so you get a total of 7 points of health back. As you get healed by Chi, and that is all. Awesome. So, as Chi teleports you outside of the water, Ambrose, you turn around to face the river again, and you see the roots of this thing twisting, turning, forming a giant, towering figure on top of the river. You see it forming a torso and a couple of large tendril-looking arms. And on top of his head, the large pulsating green energy emanates from a bud that slowly opens into a large red flower. This thing turns, twists, and turns as it is coming to life right in front of you. And let me show you. And it is so funny, Rexmoa, that you said this, because that is totally what I was doing. And I even used the same image from the movie because it's a very great encounter. A gigantic elemental appears in the river, towering over you, looking down at all of you. And I am going to roll the initiative. Well, actually, I did roll the initiative of this guy, and he has big boy initiative. Wait, no, not 37, but. So, we start the round with the large creature. You see, it ducks down slightly to look at everybody, and then lets out a deafening shriek as you feel the ground tremble. Everything feels like it's shaking, and the creature itself is expanding onto the town, slowly growing. And from the ground, you guys see something burrowing above. Boom. 1, 2, and 3 large tentacles appear from the ground, made by the same material, plant-like material than this creature. And that is going to be its action. With its bonus action, is going to command the tentacles to move and stretch towards the people. It is going to go over here with 1 and is going to try and attack. That is a 15 to hit. Polar Bear does get hit, and he takes a total of... Oh my lord, that's big boy damage. Oh my lord. Okay, and he takes a total of 12 points of damage, which makes your bear, Taurin, disappear again as your spell has ended because of his HP is down. This tentacle is going to move right here and is going to try and hit you, Ambrose.
Hi.
That is, oh my goodness, that would be a 26 to hit.
Huh.
You are shielded and have Shield of Faith. He's already shielded. Because it has it.
That gives me.
Oh wait, no, it is the end of your turn. You can shield them then. Yeah, you can shield them. That gives you a total of 7 points of
I mean, it still only gives me 24.
24. Okay, so even with the shield and the Shield of Faith, you still get hit, and you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just slams down onto you. And the last tentacle, it is going to stretch over to here. You can just move into there. Perfect. And Rexmoa does a... Oh, that is a 17 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope, just barely. Just
barely didn't hit. All right, and that is the turn of the large creature. This mage now takes a step up, and he is going to notice the large creature has already appeared. So he is going to move into the portal and leave.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
So, Kipper, it is your turn, my friend.
Dang nabbit.
What
Big
are
elemental
you doing?
guy.
I will remind you, you guys are still on a web, so if you move more than 5 feet, it will have you do a constitution save. Sorry, a strength save to see if you don't get restrained.
I should probably help with the elemental and not focus on Sylvana right now. What would you guys want me to do?
Is this web spell, does it require concentration by the user?
That is a good question. It does, but it is this guy right here that he has not been hit yet.
If I cast Guiding Bolt.
You can hit him, yes.
Okay. Might as well.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh
That's
my
pretty good.
lord, that definitely hits. What level are you casting it?
It's just level 2.
All right, make sure to take down those mana points and roll for that damage because that definitely hits. And I will roll concentration for this guy. Oh my lord. You don't even have to roll concentration. The guy is gone. Boom. You blast him and you can see how the power of your divine energy burns them to ashes entirely. And the web is gone.
I do that, and then my sight turns back to Sylvana as like the person that was right next to her just absolutely vaporizes.
All right. You can see she
It is
turns
on
around
site.
to see it and then kind of looks at you, but she still got that snooty expression in her face.
Yeah.
You still have a
Understood.
bonus action
Now,
on movement, my friend.
Bonus action. Okay. Well, pretty much anything I do will be an opportunity of attack. An opportunity
No, not
of
really.
attack
You
will be
are
from
you are amongst
the
friends.
elemental.
No, not really.
Oh,
You
okay.
also have your spiritual weapon.
You are not in range of the elemental. I will say this:
Oh.
if you were closer to the bridge edge, you would be.
Okay, I will use my Ispututu weapon.
Okay, you're gonna use it. You do have your character sheet for your spirit summon weapon, so you can take care of that one.
Okay.
It does have 20 feet of movement, which means 4 squares.
Ew. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might as well just go there.
All right. Yeah, you can move it. Should be able to move it. Yeah, there you go. Are you going to hit the guy that Rexmoa is in front of?
I might as well.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attack. If you see in its character sheet, you can click on the attack option and it will roll for you.
Okay. Character sheet, attributes and abilities. Wait,
No,
I don't see it in there.
in the summoned weapon. In the character
Yeah, the
sheet,
summoned weapon.
in the character sheet bit, it says attack on one side, on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah, if you click on that, the thing will roll for you. Oh my lord, that is a nat 20.
What
So
the heck?
roll a 1d8, please.
I think that kills him.
Probably. Let's see how much damage you do.
1d8.
That is 2 plus 4, 6 plus 12.
Okay.
That is a total of 18 points of damage. Oh, this man is looking incredibly rough now.
He's 9 toes in, chat.
Yes. He is going to die soon. Anything else in your turn, my friend?
Not really.
Alrighty, Rexmoa, it is your turn.
Okay. I am. I'm fearing for my life right now, so I'm gonna use Hungry Jaws again,
Okay,
and I'm gonna use that as my bonus action to try to finish off the guy in front of
Okay.
me.
go ahead.
So, oh,
That unfortunately barely misses.
okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go with my plan. My dastardly plan, and I am going to spend 2 key points, and I'm going to use Water Whip
Ooh.
on Sylvanas.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Pulls a creature and unbalance. A creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Maximize a 30 saving throw and a failed save. Oh, okay. All right. I need a dexterity saving throw. That is unfortunate because she is kind of good at dexterity.
You know,
No, she
I
isn't.
also happen to be kind of good at dexterity,
And
so
that
we'll
is,
see.
that is a dirty 20 to save.
Oh,
You, I'm
So-
pretty sure you do roll the damage because it does take damage, but it will not pull her close.
okay. So, okay.
That is
On a failed
3d10.
save, deal
3d10
half
is going to
as
take
much
half damage, exactly.
Okay. All right. So burn 2 key points, and then 3d10 divided by 2.
No, just 3d10. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right, and she would take, that would be 7 points of force damage or bludgeoning damage. Okay. As you throw the whip out and she gets slapped by it. But she's not moving. You can tell like your whip tries to grab her, but she just kind of releases herself from the grip.
Damn it, she's too cool.
Oh no, she's cool. All right, anything else for your turn, my friend?
She's saying something.
No, okay.
Maybe.
Just a power snoot,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Oh, it's a
She already used her reaction to shield.
She's too slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Yes, because you already used your action and your bonus action. You have movement, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which side of the bridge I want to be on. They both,
Yeah.
both look pretty abysmal.
So then, Taurin, you are up, my friend. What are you doing as you see the large elemental appear and then slap your bear into oblivion with one tendril
Well?
coming out of the ground? What are you doing?
Question.
Uh-huh.
So that monster is made of magic, it seems like, right?
Correct.
Can I cast Dispel Magic that brought it to life?
Oh, interesting. I will say it is a magical creature, but its life is not based in magic. It's
No,
like
not.
it's like, for example, how can I put, like an ent, which is a tree elemental.
Okay, so
It is a magical creature, but it is not made, it is not life. His life does not depend in magic.
on magic.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So then, okay. In that case, if it's not to that, let me cast water breathing, and then I will try to like jump into the water and try to find a weakness. So
Okay.
I'd like to dive in there
All right.
and see if maybe he has
Yeah,
a
if
weak
you
point that I can kind of poke.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you can totally do that. Go ahead. You can use your movement. I'm pretty sure if you move like around here and then drop down, you'll be fine. But you won't have any movement more, so you would have to wait until the next round. Because water breathing
All right.
is your action, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a spell. So I mean, that's what I'm casting,
Yeah.
and then just movement here.
Yeah,
So
and then
then,
just drop
okay.
down into the water. If you're diving onto the water, you probably won't take any damage because the thing is down. You're not jumping onto the river shore like some other people do.
Right? Just
It was
into
no
the
way, to
depths.
be fair.
Hopefully, yes and please.
Yeah, you're good. You're diving down onto the water, and I'm pretty sure you
Alright.
won't be able to move. But you have water
Oh.
breathing now,
All right.
so you are good
mean-
underwater.
Okay. So like even if I use like the feline agility, I still wouldn't
Oh,
be able
you
to
can.
move.
You can totally do it. You can
So-
totally do it. Yeah, you will have another 30 feet of movement.
Okay, so if I 30 move. Okay, from where I'm at 30,
You can
that would
totally
bring me
reach
over
it.
there. Yeah, I can go to like maybe the side.
What
back
is your
area
swimming
to
speed?
reach
Your
it.
swimming speed for everyone, I'm pretty sure is 20, right?
Is it 20?
Swimming speed is half your regular speed unless you actually have it, because
Oh,
otherwise it's
okay.
like basically since you don't have a specified
So 20
speed,
for you, pretty much. You still
It's
can reach
half.
it. You still can reach
I
it.
can still get there. So
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. As long as I get somewhere close to it to just
Yeah, that is
try
all
and
good. You
inspect.
are right next to it. As I said, once you reach
Mm-hmm.
underneath, you can see the base of this creature. It is something that resembles a tree with large roots growing and growing in size. Again, Taurin, you notice that it is growing every second that passes. It is actively continuing to grow. The roots are starting to dig deep into the earth, and hence why it can have the tendrils popping out from different spots.
oh my. Okay. And then even if I were to like do I guess would that be an investigation to see if there's like any weakness in the roots that she might
I
be
can
able
give you
to-
that for free because Ambrose already kind of inspected. It is a very large tree trunk structure. It is basically a huge plant. you would gather that there is no specific weakness, but any plant can be chopped down.
Fire.
Or
Right.
fire, that is true.
Okay.
Granted, I don't know if I'd use fire underneath the water, but
It's-
That
it's
is
magic
up to you.
fire.
Yeah, it's magical fire, man.
I mean, okay. I mean, that's as far as I can go, though. So that'll probably be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. So, this guy right here, which is on his last breath, he's gonna try and do one final couple of attacks onto you, Rexmoa.
Just
'Cause
run
I don't-
away.
I don't
Just
think-
live.
I don't think he's gonna make it past this round. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That is a nat 1, so he fails the first one.
Trips and breaks his neck.
you.
I would say, you know what?
should've just walked through the
Because
portal.
of the nat 1, he would run away from the combat. He sees now how he's very defeated and he cannot handle it anymore. So he just flees.
Yeah, I almost bit his head off earlier.
Yeah, exactly. So he just runs through the portal and flees.
Not built for this.
Now, this guy, however, this guy is still going strong. What can he do? Ooh, interesting. He's gonna use his final big boy spell slot to cast Magic Missile. Again, this time, since one of the targets has moved, and it is not visible because Taurin is underwater at this point, it's gonna be the dog.
No!
So, Kipper, you take
What?
3 points of force damage. Rexmoa, you take 4 points of force damage.
I take the
Mr.
hit for
Dog
them.
will take 2 points of force damage. It is still alive.
Okay,
And
not bad, not bad.
Ambrose, you don't take anything because you're shielded, so you're fine.
I still have shield.
And I mean, that is going to be it for this guy. Actually, can he do that? Oh, no, he cannot. Unfortunate. That is going to be it for this guy. Galarian sees the elemental
Like, ow, ow.
rise up. And he was about to say something to you, Taurin, but he saw you going deep down, diving through into the water and going down. But he turns to Kipper and he says, "Please, we have to stop this thing. It's never going to stop growing if we don't." And he's
What
going
exactly? Oh,
Uh-huh.
never mind.
to. I mean,
I was just gonna ask.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Do I have to wait till my turn?
No, go ahead.
What exactly is its nature?
It's a very powerful elemental, and he will unsheath both of his swords, and he's going to run at this thing and try to hit it. Let's see if he hits or not. Oh, the first one misses. The second one, that does land. That is a nat 20 for Galarian. Let's
Oh,
fucking
damn.
go.
There's
You
a
can
reason
see,
why he's a lord.
you can see that the first one, he hits the hard surface of this creature and the blade just kind of bounces, but he tries again, and this time he manages to make a deep gash onto the creature, and the creature will take an undisclosed amount of damage. It hurt though. It hurt. It definitely hurt. Okay. And that is its turn. So as we reach Sylvanas, you can see that her more combat-like demeanor has calmed down, and she just calmly walks in front of pretty much the bridge. And she turns to look at all of you guys and say, "All right, heroes. I know how your blood boils and how you're so excited to finish me right here, right now. Oh, I can feel your anger. It's quite amusing, really. But now, you're faced with a choice. let's see how heroic you truly are. And she gestures at the large creature. And he says, my little friend here is not going to stop growing until it consumes the entire town. Now, my friend here is quite big, but I believe that a party of adventurers like yourselves could deal with it. However, and she just stands proudly and says, if you want to divert your efforts into try and strike me down, I will remain here. Just know all the blood that is going to be in your hands if it is not stopped. And she is going to end her turn right there.
All right. Dog bite.
Dog bite. Okay, dog bite. Okay, awesome. Dog is going to try and bite Sylvana. Let's see if
Feels
the dog
like
can
a
do
bad.
it.
If anyone's gonna kick a dog, that's the lady that would kick that
Funny
dog.
you mentioned that, Kipper.
I
'cause,
am not gonna lie, Bip Bip. I don't think this dog's making it out of this fight.
well, see,
I've seen the character sheet.
he just not won that bite, so I would say that the dog will go lunge at Sylvanas, and just as you predicted, Sylvanas just kind of moves to the side to dodge the bite and just kicks him to a side. The dog whines as he's kicked.
But he's still alive though.
He's still alive. He doesn't take any other damage. He just got kicked. And that is it for the dog's turn, because unfortunately that is its action. This guy over here is going to flee through the portal. Boop. And Ambrose, it is your turn, my friend.
I will look at Sylvana and say, you are nothing but a child playing with toys. Get out of here. We'll actually make sure to do proper work. And I will move over here and I will start to attack the elemental. I will take an attack opportunity from this guy.
Yes, but you are shielded.
I do still have
shielded and shield of faith. So let's see if it hits you. That does not hit. That is an 18. And as you're mentioning this and you're moving past Sylvana, she is not even gonna try and attack you. You just run next to her and she's gonna have the biggest grin on her face as she sees how you are not even touching her. And yeah, roll for your attack for the big boy.
There was a temptation in me to like just action surge and then just Great Weapon Master her 4 times in a row.
Hey, you could have
Not
done
gonna lie. However, Ambrose cares more about protecting people, so that's what he's going to do. I have no idea what this creature's AC is, so I'm a little scared. I'm going to start off by doing a menacing attack.
All right, go ahead and roll for your attack.
Why does my macro keep on going underneath?
That definitely hits. Holy shit, Jesus Christ, that definitely hits. Oh my lord.
And with superiority dice, I don't know if it can get frightened, but I am doing menacing attack.
It cannot get
It's a wisdom
frightened.
save. Okay, if it can't be frightened, then it just takes the extra damage. But no condition to worry about then. Or no save, I should say.
Boom. Ooh, that is damage.
That
okay.
will be 22 damage.
Yes, sir. I got it. I got you. I got you. You can see again, you slice it up with your blade and it makes a big gash.
Okay, I'm going to take a dumb chance here, and I am going to GWM.
Okay, Great Weapon Master. Let's go.
6.
That does not hit whatsoever. You can see that you turn your blade to swing again and it just bounces off the hard shell of this elemental.
And then I will go ahead and action surge.
Okay. Yes. Wait, didn't you action surge before to get
No,
to the elemental? Oh, no,
I-
wait, you canceled it. Right, I forgot.
Yeah, I canceled the use of that.
Right.
Because originally, so what happened was I was able to get there by dashing regularly, and I was going
exactly.
to dash onto the shoreline, but decided
Exactly.
against it.
All right, that's good. Yeah, go ahead. Action surge. And what are you
And
doing?
then for my action surge, I am going to use the Stone of Vithius and use Vithius' shell.
All right. Good. So Ambrose, would you mind describing what Vithius shell does to you? As it is the first time that you show this power.
So as I take my sword and kind of slam it against the side of the elemental, finding that it doesn't meet its more than the second strike, I will instead take the blade and kind of raise it up to the sky before swishing it around and putting it closer to the ground by kind of stabbing it into the bridge here. And as I do, the Stone of Vithius sitting at the pommel of the blade will begin to glow as the roots and rubble that were broken apart and thrown aside by the elemental spawning here will begin to slowly drag across the ground, floating onto myself, before beginning to create a sheer stone layer across my skin, covering me in the very earth itself.
Good. And now, Ambrose, you look even more hulking than what you used to before. You are a lot more resistant.
And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to move 5 more feet, and assuming he is willing, I am going to switch places with Galarian,
Yeah, he's gonna be willing, so whoop.
and I am going to give him the AC bonus.
Oh, how much would that be? So I can take notes of
Let's
this.
see. It'll be 8.
my
He's going to get a whopping
Lord,
8
he's gonna
extra
get
AC.
a lot of AC. All right. Good. Awesome.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Blade Ward on myself.
All right. Oh my lord, dude, you are so buffed up right now that, like, Jesus Christ, you're not gonna take like any damage. Oh, she's with you, by the way. Boop, over here. And this guy's here. You're gonna. Oh my lord, how many blips am I gonna put into you? I'm gonna put a purple one. And with that one, the shield would go if that is the end of your turn.
That will be the end of my turn.
Awesome. As you guys finish your turns and initiative would start back up again, Taurin, you are very close to the elemental, will see its growth continue as the creature is becoming even larger than before. In mere seconds, you feel the ground rumble again as more larger tendrils start destroying the houses that surround this area. You hear the screams of people running around trying to save themselves from this creature that it is now pretty much extending itself all the way underneath the village. The creature is going to screech in pain at the hits, and it's going to look down at you both, Ambrose and Galarian. You can see the creature puts both of its arm-like tendrils on the bridge and gently leans back, gathering air on its face. And he turns the bulb, the part of the flower, towards you, and he breathes out a green, I guess, beam of spores onto you. And I'm gonna need you, Ambrose, to give me, wait, actually, it is, oh my lord. Okay. So it is a cone. Oh my lord.
Why is it on me too? Wouldn't it be on Galarian and Ambrose?
Well, it's a cone.
It's a cone.
You're a cone.
So, it is. Oh, it is your turn actually, Chi. Yes, it would
Oh,
be
yeah,
your turn.
Chi's turn.
Sorry. Well, just know what is gonna happen. You can after? Do you want to do after? That's fine. Okay. So, Kipper and Ambrose, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. And Galarian is gonna roll a Constitution saving throw as well. Oh boy. All three of you fail.
Yikes.
And you are going to take...
Help one of us.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, this is not good, friends. Okay. Okay. Guys, you're going to take 48 points of poison damage. All three of you.
What?
Excuse me.
48 points of poison damage. Wait, okay. You are silvery, but okay. You want me to roll all the dice again? I will roll all the dice again. All right, let's see it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Oh boy, this is not a good idea, Greeny.
Sweet Mary Magdalene.
Oh my lord, you take 53 points of poison damage.
That's like a drop in the bucket, honestly, at that point.
Okay, yeah, like what was it, like 49?
48,
48
yeah.
versus
Can
53?
Silvery Barbs reroll damage?
It should be able to, right? If it doesn't,
I have no
then
idea.
I think is it only skills or oh shit, let me fucking check this out. Silvery Barbs. I'm pretty
I
sure
thought it
you
was only
could.
D20 rolls.
Because, yeah, if it is only D20 rolls, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it is an attack roll. So, yeah, that doesn't matter over here. So, you guys take 48 damage. It's only an attack roll. This is a saving throw. So,
I wasn't even in the hour.
you guys feel this spore attack fill your lungs and burn you from the inside out as you cough out a lot of the spores that you are being, just thrown against, pretty much. The big elemental finally looks up again and screeches angrily at you. And with his bonus action, it's going to move the tentacles. That one don't reach nothing. Boom.
And there's nothing armor class does against that. I'm
It's a
assuming.
saving throw, unfortunately. Rexmoa,
Yeah.
this tentacle is gonna hit you. Does a... that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, maybe it will.
Does hit. Okay, and you will take... Where are my D25,000? All right, you take... Oh, that's not that bad. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the
Okay.
thing slams into the ground again. And that is a turn of the creature. Kipper, you are up.
Am I up? Am I up?
Are you?
TJ?
Are you up? That is a good question.
My max hit points, as you know, are 41.
Wait,
You're
hang on a
unconscious.
second. So, you would be knocked unconscious then.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
his turn.
All right. So
Yeah.
you would be knocked unconscious and nobody is oh wait, it's she's turn. Okay, it is she's turn. I'll allow it because we skipped it. I'll allow it. Chi, what are you doing? Oh boy.
Did I just get dots on me? What does that?
Oh, you
Oh,
are
wait, is it
concentrating
the
on
same
bless. You're blessed.
I don't think I can concentrate.
Well, if you freaking die, then yes.
Oh, did we
But-
still have blessed?
Well,
I
I
thought
forgot to add
like
it to my
I
Well,
lose
okay.
concentration when I'm attacked.
so well, no, you have to roll, but you get all unconscious, so concentration is lost immediately. So yeah, nobody of you guys will have blessed, and whatever happens now
what do you-
after chi, it will be after that, after the breath. Because
Well, the bless would have applied to the Constitution save, is what I'm saying.
I mean, if you want to roll it again, I will say, Ambrose, not even with the max, you will save it.
Okay.
Kipper, if you want to try, roll a d4. Galerio doesn't save it either. You roll pretty badly.
I roll a d4.
Yeah, to see if you save the Constitution save or not.
Oh, okay.
You have one chance. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
You do not
Yeah.
save. Okay, so you did take the damage. Kipper, you are knocked unconscious. The coughing is too strong for you, so much that you can't even breathe. The air is very thin, and you start dropping to your knees as you keep coughing, and it doesn't seem to stop. Your airways are closing. You are dropping. Your consciousness is fading, and you feel the warmth of a healing spell hit you from Chi's jar. And I want you to roll me a d4, Chi, to see how much, or 2 d4s, or however much you want to do, to see how much you heal and back.
Can you roll like 84 Ds?
All right, so you get 13 points of HP back to you, Kipper, and you don't have to roll death saves. Lucky.
Okay, well, I have to do math now.
Just 13 points. You would be at 13 HP.
Oh, I'd be at 13
Yeah,
HP.
13
Yeah,
HP.
you do-
And
Am I
yes,
still not
raised.
unconscious?
yes. No, you're not
No, you're
unconscious anymore.
Oh,
You
okay.
are prone now.
You are prone, but not unconscious. All right.
Does that mean I'm wobbly?
No, you're basically on the ground, pretty much. You're gonna have to expend half your movement to get up, but that's not really that bad.
Thank you, Chi.
And yes, Scorching Ray. Do you have to roll for each attack, or does it hit? Let me check.
Each
real quick.
attack, yeah. It's
yeah,
each
roll-
attack, because you
oh,
do
yeah.
3 separate attacks.
Yeah. So Chi, roll 3 times for your attack. Not the damage. Well, we can keep the damage, but you have to roll d20s plus your spell to see if it hits first. So it's a d20 plus your spell modifier, which I believe is 7. D20 plus 7. Wait,
If
actually,
she
yeah.
has a 5 modifier, then plus 3 proficiency
Oh, plus 8
So
then.
plus 8.
Yeah,
to hit this.
that definitely hits. Second one. Let's see it. Let's see it, Chi. Come on, you can do this. Save your friends. That barely hits. And last one. Let's see the third one. That unfortunately misses. But we'll take the rolls of the 2 damage rolls that you already did for these ones. So it is plus your 7. So that is a total of 6 plus 7, 13, and 8 plus 7, 15. Ooh, that is big boy damage. She, as you reach out into your jar, put the hand against it, and 3 fire beams start being shot out of it. You can see the elemental writhes in pain as the beam seems to have hurt him a lot more than normally. Some of its, you can see some of its, I guess, roots, tendrils are starting to be cut down with this. The elemental is starting to fade. All right,
Flamio, Hotman.
Kipper, it is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see. So how much movement would I normally have?
You have 30. If you want to
Okay, so I'm 15 right
yeah,
now.
exactly. You have 15 if you want to remove the prone status, which you do. So there you go.
Okay, and then rabbit hop would be
Another 15.
okay. Oh, so I can do the thing. Very nice. So I'm gonna use my second and final rabbit hop.
Okay. So
And
you're going to take a running leap and then just land behind the tendril, I'm assuming.
yeah, which I'm assuming I don't take an attack
No.
of opportunity because
You
I
do
just
not.
used rabbit hop.
Correct.
Oh, okay. And is rabbit hop a bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
Okay, awesome. Oh, I was actually about to move it. Thank you.
That's fine.
I think in this situation, I don't know if I'm close enough to Sylvana. I think I'm just
You are
5 feet away.
5 feet away from her, yes.
Yeah. What I need to do requires me to be right up close to her, so I will just take this moment to heal myself.
Okay, as your action, okay. Healing word. Mushrooming,
see.
or sorry, cure wounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. I'll cast it at a level 2.
Okay.
Or maybe a level 3. No, a level 2. I think that's good enough.
All right, make sure to take down those mana points and you get, oh, big boy healing. You get a total of 14 points of HP back, so you will have
Okay.
27 HP now.
Would I have
That's not
something?
adding-
Plus
That should be
your
+4.
plus
Yeah,
4,
it's
so
not
you would
adding
have
the-
31 HP now. You healed half of the damage that you took, pretty much. More than half.
Oh, so I'm at 31?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. You do the fast math. I don't do the fast math. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your spell still isn't adding the life cleric modifier, which is 2 plus spell level.
2 plus spell
So-
level, so that would be a plus. Yeah, you got it then. Anything else for your turn, Kipper?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, do I add even more?
No. With the 31 is
31
yeah,
good.
is with everything
good.
added. Anything else, Kipper? No.
Kipper's just going to, I guess, say, huh. You really are going to stay here the whole time, aren't you? And cock his head.
Okay. Is that it then?
That's pretty much it.
All right, Rexmoa, it is your turn, my friend.
So, is this thing on fire from the scorching rays?
You can see that the fire did hurt it quite a bit. It's not on fire, but the fire did hurt it quite a bit.
Okay. So, I have a question. Can you describe to me like this area right here? There were originally boats right there, right?
Yes, it is now, like, everything has moved to the side because obviously there's a big towering creature on top of them.
Okay. So the boats aren't like integrated into it or anything.
No.
They've just been like pushed aside.
They've been
okay.
pushed aside. Yeah.
All right. Would it be feasible?
Mhm.
I have a flask of oil could I throw it?
Ooh.
at this thing's head.
Okay. You can totally do that, yeah. I
Yes,
will
that's
say
it. That is what I would like to do. Mhm.
Yep. I will say this thing is big enough. If you're trying to aim specifically at the head, I will make you roll for it. If you're just trying to aim at the general direction of it, this thing is big enough. You can hit it.
Okay. I think I will not.
Honestly,
what
probably
would
just
I
coat
roll?
it in oil.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I won't take the chance. I'll just cover the base of it in
All right,
oil. So
so
yeah, I'll just
yeah.
like take the easy throw.
You throw the bottle and it just lands on it, coating it with oil. The base of the plant thing is coated with oil now. That would have been your action because it is a throw. And
Okay.
make sure to remove that bottle of oil from your inventory because it is gone now.
Good. Goodbye, flask of oil. And what do I want to do as my bonus action? Yeah, I'll just Hold on. Where is it? Oh yeah, okay. I'll just do flurry of blows on the plant next to me.
On the
then
tentacle? All right, go ahead and roll your attacks.
Yeah. So 2 unarmed strikes.
Yes, sir. That does hit.
Falcon punch.
Oh, all right. It is okay. It took damage. That unfortunately misses.
Okay. And I You know what, I'll move away from it.
You
sure.
will take an attack of opportunity if you move away from its
Oh,
range.
Fuck. Ah, Jesus Christ. You know what? I'll just stay.
Alright.
I'm very fragile right now.
Alrighty, so Taurin, you see it with your own eyes. Now that you are below the water trying to look for something, you can see how it keeps growing and growing. The earth, the ground itself is starting to part because of the giant roots that this thing is just continuously creating. What are you doing?
I'm actually gonna surface.
Okay.
And try to get on one, like something nearby, and cast. What's it called? What is that ability? What is that spell? I just had
The
it.
spell.
Flame blade. And I want to light the plant on fire.
Okay. You cast Flame Blade. That is a. Can you link it, please?
With the oil, I should say. that
Yeah,
he
that's
just
pretty
threw.
good. Can you link it,
Yeah.
please?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Oh boy, you're getting. We're getting the combos here.
I think it's just
Alright.
like a buff.
It is a bonus action. Yes, it is a quote-unquote buff. You create a blade made out of flame with it as a bonus action. And now you can
Oh,
use the blade to attack as a normal action. So it would be
Right.
a d20 plus your spell modifier, which in your spell sheet should be on the top. It would say plus something to hit.
Spell modifier.
On your spell, in your character sheet on the spell, it should say plus something to hit.
Oh, plus something to hit. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
On the spell itself, is what you meant.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
top. All right,
Yeah,
spell attack
the spell.
bonus.
I was
There it
looking
is.
around.
Spell attack
1d6,
bonus.
yeah.
No, wait. Spell attack bonus is 8, so it would be 1d20 plus 8 for you.
Oh, the attack
To
bonus
attack,
is 8, so
yes.
it's plus 8 plus whatever the attack is going to be. Okay, I
Yeah,
see what you mean.
exactly, to
Oh,
attack.
Gotcha. All right.
So
And
if
then
you
just
wanna-
regular attack.
Yeah, d20 plus 8.
D20 plus 8. Oh, where'd my dice go? Put everything in the wrong spot.
That is plus
Plus eight,
8,
that's
so
a
that
25.
definitely hits. All right, roll 3d6, please, because that is the damage that you
3d6.
deal.
I think if I do it like this, would that work?
Yeah, totally. Oh my lord. Okay, so Taurin, you slice the plant. You can see the slice that you did burns it. It starts writhing, and the tip of your blade manages to scrape the oil that was dripping from the plant. And now the creature is set on fire. You can see it start burning up. The creature is just writhing, screaming all over as it starts to burn from the oil.
There we go.
Anything else for
Awesome.
your turn, my friend?
I'm drenched in water, so I guess I'll be fine.
Okay.
But I guess I'll try to, step away if I can. I don't know if it's going to be able to. I can move.
I would
right?
say
Yeah.
you're on top of one of the little boats around there. Like you kind of surfaced and grabbed yourself onto one of those. So
over
you're like
here
next to
or
yeah,
something?
yeah. If you want to move over there, yeah,
Like
sure.
run down the dock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I'm not too close to the flames. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
all I got.
Awesome. This guy now is going to. Let me roll to see what he's gonna do. Actually, interesting. All right, so this guy is going to step forward in front of Sylvana and look at you, Kipper. And you can see from his hand, lightning starts happening from his hand, and is going to try and give you a strike with it. Shocking grasp. Oh boy, interesting. Yes, sir. Okay. That is a 17 to hit?
No,
It does not hit, so the
I
lightning...
just slapped the bolt away.
Yes, you just kind of slap the hand away and he cannot do much. Galarian watches the creature set on fire. He looks very positive about this, so he will again try and attack the arms that are holding onto the bridge right now to see if he can chop them off. First one does hit, and let's see the second one. Second one unfortunately misses, but he did hit once. Oh, big boy damage. Boom. You can see Galarian swings his blade and he chops off at least a big gash. Almost half of the arm is gone from the bridge. The creature loses grip of the bridge. The tentacle-like arms are flailing all over as it's on fire. He does not land the second hit, but that is all that he's gonna do for his turn. Sylvana, seeing her loyal, I guess, servant step in front of everybody and seeing the damage that the creature is doing, she is just going to, she smiles and she says, well, I think it's about time I leave before things get a lot uglier in here. And she is going to walk over to the portal.
The dog's adjacent to her.
Yeah, I know.
How hard?
Yeah, all right. Attack of opportunity. Let's see it. Dog does
All right,
hit.
get him. Get him,
Me?
Archibald.
The dog.
Do
the
I
dog.
also
dog.
have attack of
No,
opportunity?
Unfortunately,
You
you're
got it,
far enough, but the dog does hit. All right, the dog. Oh, it deals some damage. Okay, it deals some pretty
Fight
good
her on the butt
damage.
before she leaves.
She turns around to start leaving, and the dog just lunges at her. She just grabs her clothes and starts biting her and trying to hold her. And she does kind of get held back, but she just slaps the dog away and calmly walks to the portal and leaves.
This is when the portal shuts and this guy is left with us, then we kill him.
That is exactly what is happening right now.
No, if he's left behind, we have to keep him and then ask him questions.
The portal indeed closes behind, leaving him, which he's like, oh god, what am I doing now? And that is that. The dog's turn now. What do you want the dog to do, Mr. Rexmoa?
I think it's a good idea to just try to restrain this guy.
Okay, you want him to pin him down?
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully he sees the situation and he's just like, okay, maybe I should just
He does definitely hit. And it is going to pin him down because the other guy misses his athletics. So he is now restrained down here. There you go. And he has him, and that's about it. Ambrose, you're up.
So, as quick as I got Vithia's shell, it immediately went away.
You can see
As
the breath
if I
power.
didn't cast that, I would have died, or at least went
Correct.
unconscious.
Correct. You can see
so
how the
mechanically-
breath of the elemental blew away the whole cover of stone that was in front of, on Ambrose.
Mechanically, it gives me some temp HP, and if I didn't have that, I would have been unconscious. So Ambrose has less than 10 HP.
Oh boy.
Ambrose is hurting. And as I cough and hack, the stone almost melting off my body as the poisonous aura just kind of slowly dissipates from me, I will use the sword and attempt to follow up on Galarian's swings.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Roll for your attack.
And I will be doing regular attacks, suppose with menacing, yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do it with menacing.
That
17 to hit.
misses, unfortunately.
God damn it. I shall do it again. That's less.
That
Okay,
also
I do
misses. Yep.
I suppose I will cast Blade Ward as a bonus action since I have nothing else to do on my turn.
All right, you are blade awarded now, my friend. Chi, it is your turn before I get to the start of the initiative once again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. She's gonna cast Wither and Bloom. Ooh, very nice, very nice. What level are you casting it at? Wither and Bloom.
I guess so. Actually, I will like step to the side. That way, if it decides to do the poison breath
No.
again, we won't be directly adjacent to each other.
That's fine. I'll allow it. Level 2, alrighty. Well, unfortunately, it is a level 2 spell, so you can only cast at level 2. Okay, so let's see. I'm assuming you're gonna put the radius on top of the creature because it is very large, so I'm not gonna make you draw the radius. So let's see. I takes a Constitution save. Let's see if this thing fails or succeeds. That is a nat 1. It fails.
What?
Nice.
So roll the 2d6 necrotic damage, and yes, I mean you can put it on top of him, really. Yeah. Roll the damage. And who do you want Chi to spend their dice roll to heal, their hit dice to heal? All right, that is damage. Ambrose, you get to spend 1 hit dice plus 8 to get HP back.
Nice, nice. I certainly need it.
Go ahead.
There's
Roll
my
that thing.
hit dice. There's my hit dice.
Ooh, 17 points of HP back to you. And with a bonus action, oh. Another heal for you, Ambrose. That would be a total of 8. Sorry, it is 2d4 plus 4, right? Hang on. It is healing word, right? Healing word. Healing word.
So 2d4 plus modifier.
So that would be 12 HP back to you. Big boy heals. Big boy heals. Let's go. Let's
I'm
go.
back to being at half health.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Chi? Okay. Awesome. At the end of the turn, you guys can see the creature growing even more exponentially. The tendrils are destroying the other buildings further away in the village. People are running away. Some of them are trying to fight the tendrils. They are all chaos in this village. The creature, it is very hurt. And it's going to take some damage from the fire right now. Oh, that's big boy damage. Okay. It's looking hurt already. The creature is going to use its action again. And you can feel another rumble on the ground until boom, boom, and boom. More
Oh, Jesus.
tendrils are showing up.
We gotta finish this thing.
And that is the end of the turn of the creature, unfortunately. It doesn't have a... Oh, actually, I need to recharge. It does not recharge. Lucky you guys. All right, Kipper.
So how does the fire work? Does it take damage at the end of its turn?
Yes, every time at the end of his turn, it's going to take a portion of damage.
Yippee.
It is your turn, Kipper. What are you doing?
Let's see. Kipper is going to... Well, I guess I can probably do Guiding Bolt and then also... Who's doing pretty bad healing-wise? Does anybody need healing?
I definitely need healing.
I would say you can see Ambrose and Rexmoa. They're both looking pretty rough.
Okay, so I will do.
I'm looking
Guiding
rough, and
bolt.
I just got healed for like 40 hit points.
Dang nabbit.
I'm still looking rough.
Do I have a?
I think I'm better than Rexmoa right now, though. Because I am half HP, but I also have a lot of hit points.
You can see within range. 4 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Okay, I'm going to use a mass healing word. Is that a? I'm assuming that's a main action.
Oh, yes, it is an action.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'll just use my
All right.
weapon.
Link, you cannot use your weapon. Oh, your spiritual weapon? Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Actually,
Okay.
Mass Healing Word is a bonus action.
Oh shit, you're right. I was just checking that. Yeah, mass
Okay, then
healing
I will
word.
use guiding bolt. That's spectacular.
All right.
Okay.
First of all, link the mass healing word, please. And
Okay.
what level are you casting? Are you just casting it at level
dang
3?
nabbit. Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 1d4 plus that would
Did
be
it just-
5 plus another 5
The
from
life
your
cleric.
life cleric. So everybody around you, up to 6 creatures, which I'm assuming means
There we
everybody,
go.
gets 10 hit points back. Even the dog gets 10 hit
dog.
points back. The dog is very healthy now. And
Oh, it's
everybody
hit
else-
points equal to 1d4 plus my spell casting ability modifier.
Correct,
So wouldn't
correct.
I have to roll?
No, you
did roll.
already rolled. It's 5. It's 1d4. You rolled a 1, and your spellcasting ability modifier is 4, so that's 5. Plus your
Okay,
life
good.
cleric is another 5.
Okay, and now I'm going to.
And now you're going to
whatchamacallit?
use the bolt.
Oh yeah, it's bolt time, yo.
Go ahead, Kipper. Go ahead.
And this is
That-
level 2.
Unfortunately, misses.
That's okay. I'm still hit.
That's fine. That is fine.
Trust me, I've made 4 attacks against this thing, and I've hit 1 time. I understand.
I know it didn't do anything. I just wanted to see what would have happened.
That is all good. Is that it for your turn, my friend?
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Alrighty, Rexmoa, you feel the tremors, see how the village is starting to get completely destroyed by this thing, and more tendrils are starting to appear. What are you doing now, my friend?
Okay. Now that I'm healed for a little bit more, I will attack the main body of this plant creature.
Okay, I will say if you
And-
move close, you will take an attack of opportunity.
I'd say okay. I can take it. Maybe, probably, possibly. We'll see. I'm gonna do it. We'll see.
All right, go ahead. All right, the attack
Alright.
of opportunity. Let's see. Does a... Oh, that is a 16 to hit. That probably doesn't hit you.
Woo! Nope.
Okay,
We're
then that's
good.
fine.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking. So this thing's on fire,
Mhm.
right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. How much? Okay. Can we bring chemistry into this? Can I
Okay, okay.
Can I cast my gust of wind spell to try to feed the fire more oxygen to like make it burn up quicker?
You know what? I will allow that.
Okay. I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, when you stoke a campfire. So I'll
Alrighty.
cast my gust of wind
I'm assuming the
as my
direction of it.
action. Yeah. So it's a 10 by 60. So technically, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't
yeah.
matter. We're just gonna put it like here. Boom. All
Yeah,
right, I will
and
say
then-
with your gust of wind, first of all, the initial hit will revitalize the flames, and it will take another tick of fire damage. Ooh, okay, it's looking rough. The creature's looking rough, guys. And now, from now on, as long as your gust of wind is there, it will take double ticks of fire each turn.
All right, sick. And I'm pretty sure this is a spell that I have to concentrate on.
Correct.
Okay. And as my, I don't really think. Well, I don't know. I guess like I'll try to bite it as like my bonus action. I don't really know how that works, like logistically. Maybe I just like take a chunk out of it.
Yeah, take a chunk out of it. I mean, let's not try to figure out how to bite one of those things. That unfortunately misses.
Right, we're doing this.
All right. Anything else for your turn, my friend?
That will be it. I have used my actions, and thank you.
Alrighty, Taurin. What are you doing? The creature's looking rough. You can see the fire is consuming the whole thing. It's looking very rough now that it's being attacked everywhere.
Magic missile.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and just roll the damage. Because that.
What level should I do that as? We'll do level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so you get an extra 2 more missiles.
Yes. So level 3. I'm writing this all down here real quick.
That is all good. That's all good.
Magic missile. So that's a total of 5, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
So roll 5d4 plus 5.
5d4. Oh, 5. Wait.
5d4 plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said 5d4?
Yes. Oh, unfortunate low numbers, but it still hits it. It obviously hits it, and it takes some damage. Plus 5, that will be 14.
14.
Oh, it's okay. It's getting there. It's getting there, guys. It is getting there.
Slowly.
That would be your action. You still have a bonus action or something else. Anything else on your turn? You have movement and bonus action.
What's Toll the Dead?
Ooh, Toll the Dead is a pretty much like a little. It's like a list cantrip. So it's a necrotic damage cantrip, and it deals more damage if the player has not the target has not received any damage first. So it's kind of like an initiator kind of deal.
I see. I'll use that for next time.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty, that's it for your turn.
I'm done. Yes.
All right, this guy's pinned down. I'm gonna try and see if he can remove himself. All right, let's see. Athletics. That is very low. Let's see if the dog lets him go or not. He does not. The dog has him firmly held. So it is there. Galarian sees the elemental in flames, and he is going to keep hitting the damn thing. He needs to die. First one hits, and the second one, that is a nat 20 for Galarian. Oh my goodness, let's see that damage.
This man's on fire.
Ooh, okay, that is big boy damage. Plus this. Ooh, okay. So Galarian looks over at the other arm of the creature that is holding on to the bridge again. He runs up to it, climbs on top of it, and jams his sword on like the chest area of the creature and slides down on it, avoiding all the flames and opening a huge gash from the creature chest to like when he drops down on the bridge again. You can see the creature is writhing once again. Its movements are starting to slow down. The creature is looking incredibly damaged now.
You just gotta say, that's hot. Awesome.
That's hot.
Nice.
And it is the turn of the dog. What are you gonna do with a dog, Mr. Rexmoa?
Can I just like continue to keep this guy pinned down without trying to kill him?
It doesn't need to do anything in that case because it is pinning him down. So that is it. Ambrose, it is your turn, my friend. Finish this.
If I can hit, I will try.
You sure can, buddy.
All
You
the vibes.
Sure can.
I will try to
Look at the
bring my
dice.
blade into like the center mass of the creature.
Okay. You can see now
And
from the
roll
cut
the-
that Galarian did, it's like the innards of the plant is kind of exposed. Unfortunately, the
There we
first
go.
one misses, the second one hits. Go ahead and roll for
I'll do
damage.
menacing attack for the purposes of damage, but it doesn't have the save attached to it because it's immune.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Ooh, okay, all right. Ooh,
Okay, so that will
big.
actually be 14 plus 5, so that'll be 19.
All right. That is awesome. Ambrose, how do you want to kill this big creature?
So, the first jab I take, as it kind of like slips off the exterior of it, I will use that momentum to swing the blade around. And in the style that you would use a Montante with, I will swing the blade in a giant swinging motion, and since there's no one near me, I can. And then as I swing it back around, it will cleave directly into the creature once more, this time piercing straight through and sliding through the side of it.
Beautiful.
Ooh, yes. The creature again starts to move away. A lot of sap coming from it, just splashing everywhere. It is of green, kind of glowy looking sap, the same kind of glow that the creature has. The creature quickly starts to, his movement starts to become more erratic and slower as it is going to fall. And because of the cuts that it has, it would fall backwards onto the water. You see it stop moving and then break off pretty much and fall down onto the water, making a big splash. All the tentacles around slowly dying away as the creature fades. And now in the water, there is a very large corpse of a dead elemental. And you guys
That's why I
have
went
finished
inside.
this combat encounter.
Surf's up, dude. Thorn
I
right
didn't want to
on
stab it elsewhere in hopes it would, in hopes it wouldn't land on the bridge.
You guys have finished this combat encounter in Rexmoa. You get an inspiration point because of that very cool way to use Gust of Wind.
Woo! First one of the
Indeed,
campaign.
indeed. Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
I love science.
So, after the heat of battle clears, you can see the tentacles are all starting to die. Some of the houses of the people have been destroyed. Others are still fighting against them. They're all trying to chop them down. Even when they're down, you see some of the villagers of this place cut down those roots and destroy whatever was living from this plant. The damage that it did to this village was pretty great. A lot of houses have been destroyed. Perhaps we'll find some injured people. Who knows if even worse.
Did you die?
But for now, you can be happy that you have saved the village of Two Rivers from a very, very bad end. And with that, we are going to end the session right there. You guys have a captive prisoner. You saved a lord from dying, and not only that, but a whole village from being consumed by my lovely creation, the elemental.
Craziness.
But
Kipper
we're down
cranky.
one Rupert.
You're down,
down
one
one dog.
Rupert. Correct.
I
But-
completely forgot we lost Pupper.
The other one
It's all
is
right, a lot happened.
very healthy.
Summon again, right?
So,
Right.
as per usual, we're gonna say goodbye to the people watching the VODs on YouTube. Goodbye, VOD Squad.
Good night.
Bye, VOD Squad.
Bye.
Bye, Bot Squad.
And